dusty bin, asked Phil, is Starfield exclusive? Phil says, no, no, no. I said, no, red bitch.
Hit that like button, grinders. It's Friday.
25. It's coming.
It's all coming.
We started out small like a flicker in the night. Now we shine bright where the city's guiding light. Through every grind, step up through the grind we grew. 2024, your time is almost overdue. From dawn to dusk, we broke every single chain. With blood and sweat, we danced in the pouring rain. Thank you to the grinders for every sleepless night. Together we'll climb mountains, reaching every height. Grind to the top, we're never gonna stop. With hearts on fire, we're aiming for
Xbox,
the top.
no, feel
To
that.
all the
Well,
supporters, we couldn't ask for more. The sky is just the start, we're always wanting
it's
more.
coming. It's coming.
We face the storms, but we never doubt or bend. In the hourglass of time, our every moment spent. Grateful for the love, for every cheering roar. In this new year, we'll give you even so much more. The road was rough, but together we paved the way. In the night of dark, we promised a brighter day. To all the dreamers who stood by our side, here's to the future, let's take that epic ride. Climb to the top, we're never gonna stop. With hearts on fire, we're aiming for the top. To all
Xbox,
the
no,
supporters,
feel
we
that.
couldn't ask
Well.
for more. The sky is just the start, we're always wanting more.
It's coming.
Always wanting more.
Gaming.
Yo, what's up, grinders? It's Friday. Yes, it is the Grinds Gaming Bite. Shout out, No Cap Pocket with the 5. It's coming.
25. It's coming.
Dude, it's all coming. It is insane how it's coming. Thanks a lot, Sick Man. Yo, it is wild. It is wild week. Man, it is a crazy ass week. I thought Monday was crazy with that show. And now we got this stuff coming out. Man, we got a lot to catch up on. So hit that like button, share it out. Sick got us on the way. I'm going to release a song to everyone if we hit that goal today with the super chats. I will release a song to everyone called The War Is Over, and that will be public. So that'll be not just for the members, it will actually be a public released song music video. But by the way, the VIP grinders got some music this week, and the ultimate grinders got a twofer this week as well. If you like the music, join into the VIPs or the ultimate VIPs for the ultimate music pass. The only genuine pass of quality that exists, not no Game Pass trash. We're talking about quality music. But anyway, let's get into what's going on. Shout out to everybody coming in. Ace said he's not going to get any work done. Sorry, Ace. Lucci Sky, what's up, man? Appreciate all the DMs. He sends me all the news. Going there. RPG88. Yo, Doc, I saw him. Shout out to Doc. I got to get his ass in the grindhouse because that guy, I knew he was hiding his goddamn PlayStation shirt. I saw that thing was pressed, man. He put extra starch in it, I heard. He was pressing that shirt out, getting ready for today, and he has signed the contract. J-Dub said no 10-year contracts. He signed up him for a lifetime contract of PlayStation. I knew he had that shirt in that laundry room. He put extra starch. He ironed that shit up. He's ready. He knows what's going on, man. PlayStation's the new Xbox. There you go. It all turns out to be that the PlayStation 5 Pro is the mid-gen refresh that Phil was talking about. What's up, Prince Philip? How you doing? The tools are here. Now we can get started. The tools are here. What's up, QG? Frost? What's up, Thrifty? Shout out to Thrifty. Go check out his show. Him and One did an awesome show on Wednesday. Go check out Thrifty's show. Sonic, what's up? How you doing? Michael Brady says, I can't believe I'm not waiting for the explosive Halo stream. You know, I was going to, but it fits right now. But definitely, if something comes up with Halo,
25. It's coming.
That does. I was thinking the same thing, Michael. I was thinking the same thing. Something. I mean, that would be That's like knocking when they're down. Yeah, I don't know about that, but maybe we will see. What's up, Maniolas? How you doing? Who else we got? We got Muhammad, Buck Rogers. He's in the house. And then El Nini, how you doing? Foxing around. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, grinders. This is the fun show. This is this channel that you want to be on, man, because we've been talking about this stuff forever. We got the whole documentation. What's up, BV? Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, man. Monday was a lot of Phil Ness. That's all I gotta say. That was a lot of Phil Ness. Holy God. I needed a break. But I was on Mooch's show last night. That was fun. And that was on J-Dub's podcast. Jumped on Sick, man. It's been a wild week. Wild Wolf week. It's been crazy. So basically, we just got X up, and we're just gonna go with the flow. So the first thing that
You're my number one customer.
Shit. Yo, the Sick Humor goes with the 10. Yo, thank you so much, man. He goes, if Halo goes multiplat, it will be devastating, and I will drink the tears of the bots. The stages of grief are almost complete. Yo, okay, let me tell you something, Sick. Phil Spencer went in there and he pressed he pressed order 66, and he just activated send all the IP. This is what's crazy. It's crazy here is that Phil has, for all the years that they couldn't curate great games on their platform, Phil is picking out his creme de la creme on what gets ported over. He's like, nah. We're not dealing with Redfall and Hellblade 2. Nah. Give them the goods. Give them Forzas. Give them Doom. Like, he's like picking out the best games to send over there. But man, if Halo goes over there, I don't know if they could take it, dude. I don't know, man. Forza Horizon 5, that was their baby. But man, if they announce that Halo today, I would, you know what though? Now I'm thinking 4 o'clock on a Friday, shut the doors and run away. Maybe. Oh man, if they announce Halo today, we might have to do a 2 for show. You might come back tonight for a double header. Oh man, not like this. I don't know if they could do that too. That's too much. That's too much, man. Luckily, Phil did his Dusty Bin interview. Poor Dusty Bin. Poor Dusty. He's left his dream job to go into the streets. And at the day he goes into the streets, Phil Spencer tells him, oh, what did he tell them? Oh, he told them this.
Dusty Bin asked Phil, is Starfield exclusive? Phil says, no. I said, no, red bitch. It's all coming.
That's what he told Dusty Bin. He's like, yo, this is my break. I left my dream job. Phil Spencer, give me the goods. And Phil Spencer's like, no. Dusty's like, after that interview, he called up IGN. He's like, I want my dream job back. I gotta get the hell out of here. He's like, in the streets. It's rough in the streets. Dude, that was like, it's all bad timing. I don't know what it is about Xbox and Xbox people, Xbox fans. It's just bad timing, bad messaging. You know, leave your dream job the day after Microsoft says it's all coming. Like, I'm going to ask the hard questions. It's like, nobody gives a shit. You said you were an Xbox fanboy and wrote on the whole thing that you were an Xbox fan and all this stuff. You went into the streets and Xbox is not there anymore. You're like, oh no, Xbox News is going to carry me. I'm leaving my dream job. It's like, oh shit. You bet. I tell you, man, it's cookie time. Stop making those cookies. Chocolate chip oatmeal raisins.
Dusty Bin asked Phil, is Starfield exclusive?
Oh man,
Phil
not like
says,
this.
No, I said no, red bitch.
Dude, he just went and bought a whole bunch. Just like Microsoft went out and got a whole bunch of PS5 dead kits, Dusty went out there, he got a whole bunch of flour and eggs. He's like, oh shit, this is a goddamn bacon channel now. I'm gonna start making some bacon. That's it. He's like, I gotta make some cookies. I gotta make some croissants. Gotta start selling them on my channel, on my Patreons. It's just bad timing. Bad timing. What happened? X crashed out? No. That's what he said. But anyway, back into the news, man. It's just bad. This is rough timing. Shout out to everybody coming on in. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Got 100 people in here getting there. Yo, he's making some goddamn. He's making. Ever watch The Waitress? She makes all the different pies. That's what he's doing. He's like, Xbox is no more exclusive pie, and I'm gonna put a little bit of Xbox tears and some green color in it. That's my favorite pie. And then Dusty's gonna be like, and then I'm gonna make Phil Spencer said no pie. It's going to be some red cherries with a little bit of crust on the side. It's going to be a wonderful pie I'm going to make. And then I'm going to make PlayStation Has All the Horizons pie. And that one's going to have a little car on it. And I'm going to have a wonderful little Aloy with a little robot. And then it's going to have some little blueberry entry. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. That's it. He's going to make all these different pies. That's a new channel. See, what pie is he making today? Because it is rough. It is rough when you're going independent, and Phil Spencer said no.
Dusty Ben asked
love
Phil,
it.
is Starfield exclusive?
No.
Phil says
No.
no. I said no, red bitch.
Nah.
It's all coming.
Nah. But anyway, all the Horizons. That's it. PlayStation is home to all the Horizons. That's right. That is coined by the Gaming Grindhouse. There you go. PlayStation's home to the jokes don't stop. PlayStation is home to all the Horizons. Yeah, that's the one. So, the humble pie. Hey, man. All these. I'm jumping ahead, but again, this has been on my mind like crazy. Like all the whole like now they're like, oh, I knew it was all coming. It was, dude. You spent over a year and a half, more than that stuff, telling people it's fine, it's okay. And it wasn't okay. If you knew, if you were here, you would know that all these years, like, it's never been okay. These have all been just pivots and changes. And now it's culminated to this. And the cope is just like, oh yeah, I knew it was happening, but you hosted shows and kept going and kept lying to people. Like, it's fine. Why do you do that? Why do you tell people it's fine when it's not fine? Because now maybe they could have went and they could have, I don't know if anybody would change anything, but at least be honest in how you feel. And that's why I never understand, like when we talk about Mr. Yellow Chair and all this other stuff, it's just, it's like now exclusives are bad and we're back to this whole rigmarole. But before it was like, you don't spend $7 billion to put things everywhere. When he was talking about ZeniMax and Starfield's exclusive and now it's like, oh, but there's one vision of buying it. I love it. Now it's so positive consumerism. And no, it's not. And we'll get into why it's not, because it's all a lie. Again, it's another like, oh, it's fine, but it's not fine because it's not truth. Because that whole buy and play anywhere, that's a nice idea, but that's not how it works. And you better be honest with that. So we'll get into it. But first, before we get into grinding the gears and just gears of Horizon, grinding those gears and getting into that stuff, first we got to talk about our good friends at PlayStation. Even though they have all the Horizons, they did have a little bit of shakedown and shake up over there. And they had the co-CEO tag team. Tag team is broken up, but it happens to the best of them. The tag team of co-CEOs of PlayStation broke up. Just like the Hart Foundation, just like the Rockers, Shawn Michaels went his way, Marty Jannetty went his way. Just like all tag teams, the co-CEOs broke up on Monday Night Raw. They broke up. And Herman went back to the studios, and you heard this here first. I got all the info here, backstage. Herman went back to his office and laid out on his desks was all buttonless shirts. And they said, welcome back, Herman. Get out of that corporate CEO tag team and come back here with no buttons. And he's like, I'm back. And that's what Herman did. He came back and he's like, I'm back. He says, I'm going to go to the studios. And this is the Herman we wanted back. We wanted this Herman back. There he is. Chest hairs. Oil down. Buttonless shirts. Gold chains. That's right. That's what he said. He's like, I'm back. No more this CEO bullshit. That's what he said. He's like, I'm back. Let Nadeo Nishio take over the tag team. I'm back. No buttons. Confirmed. Gaming Grindhouse. There was no buttons. Shirtless. He's ready to go. So Herman went back to the studios, and then they had the hardware dude, Hideki Nishino. I'm sorry I moved that. Now he's the sole president and CEO effective April 1st. Let's zoom in on this biatch. He's the April 1st. And he was appointed the head of the platform business group. He's the hardware dude. Welcome Shallow Pony Juice as a VIP grinder entering the Grindhouse.
Welcome to all VIP and ultimate grinders.
Welcome, VIPs. Enjoy the emojis. We're on our way to the next emoji. We are about 85 members away from the next emoji, and you heard it here first. You know which ones we're looking at, grinders. You know which ones we're looking at. We're doing, I think a good favorite one right now, maybe voted in, is the Xbox Glaze with new Phil Spencer face in this one. That might be the new one. We may do that one. But those are the emojis that we're working towards to get out there. For the 21st emoji, it's craziness. Or 22nd emoji, one of those emojis. But we need about 80 more people. We got it on the way. Shalpo and Juice is getting on the way. 79. My count is all off. I don't know how the hell to work this stupid shit. Goddamn, all these overlays. What's up, Muhammad? How you doing? What's up, Ryan? What's up, Alex Gaming? No, get out, Alex Gaming. Halo and Gears have been registered on PlayStation. I know, too, man. The Glaze is the one. I love the Glaze, the Xbox Glaze, because that's what they had all these years. But back to the Shake Up ramp down over here. So Herman Holst now was appointed co-CEO of the business group. Now he's working back, and now he's going to report to Nishino. And Nishino's the hardware guy. So I do think that there's a lot of change going on here in the sense that Sony has FAFO majorly and realized that, dude, whatever Jim Gordon Ramsay Ryan was cooking, it was raw. That's what he said.
It's not even pink, it's raw.
And Coop has delivered undercooked salmon.
So he said, you know what, whatever Jim Ryan's doing, it's pudding night, karaoke night. He done the service shit, 12 games, now 6, now 4, now get him out of here. We need to come back to our IP. We need to come back to what matters. Enough jerking around. We FAFO. What's up, Zoobies? How you doing, man? We FAFO, and we messed up. And Concord was conquered, shook them up. And they go, yo, it's not working. It's not growing. It's not growing. They're done. And Jim Gordon Ramsay Ryan's out. Herman, get back. No shirts. Buttonless shirts. 3 buttons undone. Throw your turtlenecks away. Get rid of the turtlenecks. We're back to buttonless. Next time I see Herman, I want the chest hairs in 3D coming through my screen with the oils and the goddamn gold chains. That's the Herman I want back. Nishino, you go there and you go build the hardware. But I like that there's a hardware guy involved, because the thing is that if the focus comes off of the hardware, then that guy is going to be, it's his job. So I'd rather have the hardware guy leading the company, because the hardware is what matters to them, and that's where their console focus is, and that's where they ensure the quality of the games will match the hardware that they're building. So Sony is in this thing, and I think that's why we haven't had showcases. That's why it has been kind of like limiting this stuff out and a little rollout here and there. And that's right. Herman said, that's right, Buck Rogers. Herman said, no vacations. We need Astrobot. That's what he said. Let me get Ron M with the 5. He goes, Microsoft wanted to compete. Guess their wish was granted. Now that they get to compete on the PlayStation platform where the high quality is. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, the spinaroonie that they did. We wanted to compete, but they didn't want to compete in the console sense. They're like, we just want to put our games on the same source shelves as PlayStation games. Oh, I'm telling you, that's going to be a challenge for them. And that's why I'm telling you, this whole thing, I know people are trying to, we'll get into it. I'm jumping ahead, but yeah, I've said it before. Back to Nishino. So Nishino's going to run the show since April 1st, not April Fool's joke. And the hardware guy's in there. So we need to see where Sony's going with this stuff. But I like that they're kind of this co-CEO tag team. Like the Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels, they weren't getting it together. You know, the Hart Foundation, Bret Hart, you need to spread out. The Hideki, you go do your thing. Herman, you do your thing. No, this tag team, co-CEO, who's the boss type thing. Mona, you're the boss. I'm the boss. She's the boss. Nobody's the boss. Hideki's the boss. Herman, get back to the studios. No shirts. Let's go. I heard that they were having extra coffees. I heard there were brunches. Herman's like, brunch. Nobody eats here at Herman Studios. Herman was dealing with turtlenecks and CEOs and shit. The studios were trying to do brunch. He went over there and he threw out all their food. He's like, no brunch. So Herman get back to the studios. But one thing, though, that Herman kept, supposedly, is the Horizon multiplayer, which I still, let Aloy rest. I love Horizon, but stop putting her in everything. Stop doing everything Horizon. I know you love it, Herman Holst, but let other ones grow too. Let other people explore. We don't need Horizon everything. We don't need Horizon the toilet paper. Horizon the flamethrower. We don't need any of that stuff. We just need keep let Aloy do her thing, but we don't need too much. All right? We don't need all that stuff. Herman goes in there and he's like, I need to do he goes, I wanna where is he? Well, hold on. I got the Herman right here. Where's my Herman? Where's my I have my merchandising. This is her. Is this it? Yeah. This is Herman when he goes back for Horizon. He's like this.
Customer.
Merchandising. Come, I'll show you.
This is all the Horizon stuff. This is
Come, walk this way.
This is Herman's pitch for Horizon.
Put the picture's name on everything. Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made. Spaceballs the T-shirt. Spaceballs the coloring book. Spaceballs the lunchbox. Spaceballs the breakfast cereal. Spaceballs the flamethrower. The kids love it.
Herman, give it a break. We don't need Horizon on everything. We don't need it. He's like, this is a great idea. Herman, chill. Chill, Herman. Hey, let Aloy rest. Horizon, the soda, the breakfast cereal. That's it. The search for more money. There you go. That's Herman. That's what Herman. He's like, Horizon is do this. Horizon the toilet paper. Aloy the tissues. It's a great idea. It's like, no, Herman. Enough. Give it a break. But anyway, there's your shake up at Sony. And, we know about the canceled games that they have. Listen, they got a couple of things lined up. We know with Death Stranding and Ghost of Yotai. And they also taken away some of the, some of the requirements for PSN on PC. So, I see a little bit of a pivot shift of this whole thing. Like, I think they're going, because they know that their IP is very important to them, and they can't let that they can't let that go away, because then they lose their identity, like their neighbors over there in the green. You can't you can't lack quality in that stuff. So whatever deals they made to kind of fill this time in, but I'm expecting the second wave. I've been saying this thing, like, I'm expecting Wave 2. Blake says Wolverine might be 2025. But like they're getting ready. They got they got the Pro, they got the pull, they got everything ready to go. And what's up, C Fresh? They got everything ready to go. So like, it's time. It's time to show round 2 of the PlayStation. Get people ready, get them on the back end of the PlayStation 5 generation and roll them into the PS6. Yes, Lucci also mentioned too that they canceled GT7 and Demon Souls remake for PC. And look how good the Spider-Man one's doing. It's not doing too hot. With the number of play accounts, it's not doing Spider-Man 1 numbers. And also, it's mixed reviews because it's not very well optimized. Nixus did a not a good job on that one. So, it's really... I think they're doing a little bit of FAFO and spinning this around and doing the beginning of the year 2025, turn over a new leaf. Everybody got on the Weight Watchers program. Everybody's over there. Herman's back to no shirts, buttonless shirts, 3 buttons undone. He turned in his turtlenecks. The service games are falling apart. We just saw another one. Somebody just sent me one of those Maniolas. So somebody just sent me one. Just another tweet now. The Multiverses is done. Season 5, it's over. That game, came out, it went away, it came back, it's gone. It was a double grand opening, grand closing. These service games are a fart in the wind. They sometimes hit and they stink up the place, and the other times they just fade away. That's why it's a gamble. Make quality games that people want to play over and over again. IP that you could build franchises on. IP that you could build other entertainment such as movies, TV shows, and put them on PC where people may care about it later on. But that's the focus. That's your bread and butter, Sony, not this multiplayer shit. And I think you found out the hard way. Heads had a roll for Concord. And I feel bad for Fair Games. Jay Raven been trying to make a game since Assassin's Creed 1. I don't know. Or maybe they're turning that into a campaign or something. Maybe that's why we don't see it. But that's right. Why don't we do it here? But Sony looking around. And it just, one of the things it shows is how agile Sony is. Like, they realized this shit and they turned it over. Like, they weren't like, yeah, let's play this out for the next 3 years. We're going to release a bunch of service games and see. Maybe Concord was just a black eye, but we still got another eye we could see out of. Let's keep going.
Number one customer.
Now, Sony's like, no, wrap this shit up. Herman, back to the streets. Hideki, get back here. You make PS6. Where's Cerny? Get him out of the spa. Get him over here. We need development kit. Let's go. And I feel that Sony just quickly cancel the stuff, shut them down. You move, we go here. And it just shows how agile and how quick they just changed when they FAFO. So we'll see if it yields things. My concern with the whole Sony thing, to close it up, is that I just hope that these canceled games did not leave a black hole for us, the gamers, of basically Sony has to kind of re-envision these games, talk to developers, like kind of like do this over again. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that lapse in time is not there. I hope there were other projects they're working on. Again, there's been confirmed, not confirmed. I don't know. I use my two eyeballs. Announce something. You know, same thing. Like I like how Factions was canceled. I didn't like how Factions was canceled, but like the fact that they canceled it, the next year they announced Intergalactic, like, oh yeah, we'll work on something else. So hopefully these canceled things don't make them go back to the drawing board, what leaves like a lapse of time. And that's what's up. Yeah, Kyle, Kyle's the one that sent it to me about multiverses. Thank you, Kyle, with the weather report. He sent it to me. JP Loco with the 5. He goes, they can keep making Horizon games, but they have to take place shortly after the mech takeover, 30 years afterwards, and the human race still fighting back. Oh, that would be a good one. Yeah, that would be good. Like how they got to there. That would be good. I'm telling you, I like the Horizon story. I do like Horizon, but I do feel that Sony definitely, or Herman, who knows, is like they just taking that IP and kind of like they put it in VR. They got the TV show. They got multiplayer, a bunch of Aloys running around. Like all this stuff, I just feel that it may be a little too much, a little too forced. And I don't know how much of a likable character Aloy is. It seems like people really don't really care, or that's it. So like, I don't know on there. And I think they did a great job with the second game. I love the game. I think the game looks incredible. I love the atmosphere. I love the story. But I think it definitely needs to chill out on certain things, like on that stuff. But yeah, that's all right, Play Beyond. That's right on that stuff. Yeah, they're sprinkling, and that's the thing. They're smart like that. See, Microsoft, when they had their lapse of the studios and they had to buy studios, they didn't do those partnerships. They didn't do the kind of second party deals like the Stellar Blades and the things like that, or in Ninja Gaidens, to kind of fill in the gaps while their studios were developing and cooking. They didn't do that. Microsoft just said, subscribe for Game Pass. Here's Google Gaga games, and enjoy. Wait to E3. Oh, did you see Phil Spencer? Look what shirt he's wearing. Look at his shelf. Look at Phil Spencer. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, boy. Look at me. Oh, look at me. Phil Investment. Oh. And they made Phil Spencer the spectacle. Meanwhile, no games are coming out. The studios were still getting new laptops and all this other stuff. But Microsoft didn't go out there and make second-party deals to fill in the gaps, to keep people engaged on their platform. Instead, they just let that shit rot and let people go elsewhere. Well, when they came back and guys, we spent money, we bought games, look at us. They came back and the room was empty. They're like, who? Where's everybody? Echo, hello, we're back. Our studio Compulsion's ready to put out a game. Anybody? Where is everybody? We told them to wait. I'm Phil Spencer. I'm like, look at me. Oh, they don't want to look at me anymore. Hello? Hey, we got games. Hey, Game Pass is $20 now. It was 10. Hey, anybody? We came back. The room was empty. Well, since nobody's here, I guess we got to go put our game. Where did they? Oh, they went over. Oh, okay. We got to go put our games over there now. They left. Okay. Thanks. Nobody here anymore. Oh, okay. There you go. That's what happened. They made people wait so long, they came back to an empty room. And now everybody left. They're like, oh shit, we gotta go get them. That's right. So, but anyway, Sony flexed around and moved things around. So let's see what this turns out to be. April 1st. Let's go. April Fools? I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. But anyway, that was the Sony news. So Shake Up over there. And just before people could celebrate in the streets, Phil Spencer made sure that he did his interview and went crazy here. And yeah. They got excited that Microsoft was the biggest publisher. So we'll talk about a little bit of the financials. That Microsoft was the biggest publisher of December. Well, we spent $80 billion. What happens? Of course, spend $80 billion. You bought Call of Duty. What do you think was going to happen? But the blue Pac-Man strikes again. We know the blue Pac-Man, right? You remember blue Pac-Man? Grinders, you remember blue Pac-Man, right? You know blue Pac-Man. Microsoft just can't get out of their own way. We know blue Pac-Man, don't we? Well, let's go to the Grindhouse Twitter boards. Here, we remember the blue Pac-Man, right? It comes back again. Bites Microsoft in the ass every time. There it is. There he is. Blue Pac-Man. There he is. Hey. Hey. It's this big. I want my dick this. Oh, pause. It's a family show.
25. It's coming.
I want it this big. And my blue Pac-Man. Look at PlayStation. It's about yay big. I want Xbox to be yay big. Like he's like, I saw it. I saw PlayStation. It was this big. He's like, the blue Pac-Man. Look at their market share. Look at us. We're a little bit, 20%. And what happened? And blue Pac-Man comes back again. Blue Pac-Man. And you know what's crazy? Is this blue Pac-Man was just eating just an Xbox. This blue Pac-Man is eating Xbox and PC. Oh, shit.
Xbox, no. Field desk.
What are those? 80 billion PCs? Oh, man. What are they using? It? Porn and benchmarks. Oh, no. Not like this.
I can go directly to blackness.
Oh, no. But blue Pac-Man strikes again. So there you go. Xbox and PC. Good job, Microsoft. You own nothing. But they spent money. That's it. So you look at this blue Pac-Man's like, okay, we need to compete. Oh. What a ruse. Like going back and watching this and seeing this clown again. You know what's funny is, Grinders, have we heard anything about this? Has he said anything? Our good friend, Brad Smith. He was talking a lot during the trials, right? About he knew about game. Dude, he didn't know shit. He was reading behind that thing right there was cue cards to tell him what an Xbox was. He's like, why am I here? Behind that chart on the back end was his notes. It was his cliff notes. He was looking at the back of that thing going like this. He goes, okay, Xbox is a console that we make. It started in 2021. He had all the shit, cliff notes back there because nobody knows. He don't talk about gaming anymore. That's what shows that this clown was touted around some suit. Talk about this Pac-Man chart. Looks like an intern did it. A 5-year-old did it in PowerPoint. Look at the size of this Pac-Man. Look at the Pac-Man. Blue Pac-Man eating that ass. Oh shit, just like this.
Great ass.
Oh man, Blue Pac-Man. But there you go. Blue Pac-Man struck again. So Microsoft published games, dude, 64%. Listen, if that's, I think we all could agree that Call of Duty is probably the biggest game to cause Blue Pac-Man. That's right. Hit that like button. Over 200 people in here. It's Friday.
Great circle. Bitches! Oh, PlayStation.
Man, that guy lives here. Wonderful. What? You all agree that we can all agree that this is probably the Call of Duty is probably the biggest Pac-Man bite that they're ever gonna see. I don't think Avowed, Doom, Perfect Dark, Fable. I don't think those games will sell like a Call of Duty on PlayStation. So like, this is all Call of Duty been doing. There's only one way to go from here. And you know where that is. How low can you go? How low can you go? That's it. It's only one way down now. There's no up. There's no growth. This is the highest and the best it's going to get. This was actually one of the better Call of Duties. You know which way you're going down. There's only one way to go. Blue Pac-Man. And guess what? After today, after this week, that Blue Pac-Man going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then they're going to go to Xbox and go,
Skip.
Go for son.
Skip.
Yeah.
But skip.
Where you go?
Skip. We skip.
Simple as that.
and then there'll be a full blue moon. That's what it'll be, a full blue moon.
Great ass!
Bomb da bomb da bomb da bomb 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 da bomb dang 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 ding dong ding ding do blue 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 moon dip 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 blue 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 moon dip 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 blue. It'll be a blue moon. That's right. Pac-Man will consume it all. Be blue moons in the chat. Bomb da bomb dang 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 ding dong ding ding do. That's right. Blue 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 moon dip 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 blue doo-wop hour. Holy shit! Friday doo-wop. That's right. That's what I'll be. Bomb da bomb dang 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 ding dong ding ding do. That's right. We blue moon Pac-Man. Eat that shit. Eat that ass.
Great ass!
Because it's done. And then with the Xbox and PC, man. That combined thing that Phil was trying to say, growth and growing and not growing and we're growing. You're not growing anymore, dude. That's right. 1952, the Grindhouse. So there it is. Doo-wops. But there it is. And then I just have to have one more. Before we leave Blue Pac-Man, I just need to bring back a classic to the gaming Grindhouse. And that's right. And let's zoom in on him one more time.
Them that beauty blues probably has gone cold, and you made Xbox lose their way with Halo. Stinky tears and spreading blood, trash finger strikes again.
Those Matt Booty Blues. But yeah, Blue Pac-Man strikes again. Let them compete, they said. Let us spend our money and compete. Compete with what? You still suck. Well, you know, like, what are we doing here, Phil? You still not good. Do better. Oh man, yo, you grinders are wild, man. I'm gonna show this. We're gonna show this live because it's Friday. Why not? We got 200 people here. Hit that like button. Subscribe, grinders, because it is a fun road, man. Yo, this is. I'm warning you. You may spit out whatever you're drinking if you see this. All right. I'm warning you. So just put down a drink, and then I'm gonna show it. In 3, 2, 1.
Xbox no, field dash. Well,
a quality meme. Oh man.
gaming.
Oh, and Second Us 2. New games are coming back. 12 minutes and 80s. They're all on GamePass. Like a Requiem. So play first and watch it play last. Smash to the ground, show and do. 'Cause they're all on Game Pass.
Oh man, shut up. Oh man, I don't know. Oh man, shout out to Umar, man. That was freaking hilarious. Holy crap, man, I can't. I'll be in the chat, man. That face. I was gonna put that as the thumbnail, but now I was like, let me hold off on that face. That is an archived Phil Ness face. We're gonna archive that one. That one will be. We'll do that one another time. Oh man. Oh. So let's do to why are we all here today? Well, Grinders, I called you here to the Gaming Grindhouse because there's some major news. There was Microsoft financials that came out, and to follow up with the Microsoft financials after that Phil Ness interview, we had the Microsoft financials, and then out of the blue, Forza Horizon 5.
You're my #1 customer.
Spring release on the PlayStation 5. And this broke people's backbones. Big Razzo with the 2. He says it looks like Phil's back on the sauce. That's right. He's on that Phil Ness sauce, man. I don't know what he's doing.
Game of the generation. A lot of hate.
Dude, he's ready. Hey, he's on that flute sauce. I don't know what's going on. Thank you. Ice Queen Gamer says she put her chocolate drink down. There you go. I told you to put it down because spit it out. So Forza Horizon 5 got announced. Wish list today. Microsoft Corporation on PlayStation 5. Dude. They're gonna have the content in there, and they also put some free content in there that they're going to add. I think there are going to be some passes. The season passes won't be included, like those expansions. Hot Wheels, I think. I don't know. But, that's it. That another, it's the glaze. I'm going to have to do a double glaze on that one. But this is the thing that got announced. And this is after their financials, which, Lord have mercy. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know what to say, but this is coming out there. But their financials, Grinders, this is what it looks like here. This is what led, tell me it's fine. Just look at the months. All right, everybody in the chat, look at the months, right? Look at October to December. This is Microsoft Gaming from October to December. That is prime retail season. That's the best it's ever gonna get. You may get like some holidays in the spring. Summer's usually dry. Your creme de la creme, October to December. And let me remind you this. When did they start promoting all their stuff? Because before October, what did they have? GOTS. They had Hellblade 2 in May. And then June showcase. And then they got ramped up for the holidays. Oh, we have Flight Simulator rebooted 2025 edition because the maps change. My ass changes. All of a sudden, what happened? A mountain moved. Why the hell does Flight Simulator have an annual, a year to it? Does the Earth topography change that much? Does mountains move that we need updates to Flight Sim? I don't understand it. For new roads? Why the hell does Flight Simulator that has a map of the globe need yearly or biannual updates? I don't understand. Are they making planes like they're making cars every year? I don't know what's going on. Why can't the planes be DLC? I don't know what's going on. But for some reason, Flight Sim needed a year to it because a mountain moved or a lake got shrunk. I don't know what the hell. A river moved. A river ran through something. I have no clue. But they hyped up Flight Simulator, getting a yearly update. Then on top of that, They're like, and here comes our wonderful Call of Duty. They had a whole Call of Duty Direct. They're using a flat Earth now. So to put it very briefly, they promoted their lineup of releases. We have Flight Sim, we have Call of Duty, we have Janky Jones in December, then we have Stalker 2 coming. So they kind of back-ended, on their Game Pass content for the end of the year. Like, all they had before, they had definitely releases for Game Pass, but their day one big games, the last one was in May. Quiet, Showcase, and then they did like the run of the rest of the year from September to October. This was the Game Pass content. So just look at the dates. Also, it's the holiday season. No, you're not late, unknown. Holiday season. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, when everybody's spending. So now that I gave you that picture, look at this. Look at what we're doing here. Gaming revenue declined 7%. That's basically people buying games, right? Their gaming revenue overall, 7% decline in the holiday when people are buying stuff. Then Call of Duty, the biggest game ever, the $80 billion deal, 2 years in the making. He went out there, Shaggy interviewed him.
Black Ops 6, day one Game Pass.
Black Ops 6.
Oh, man.
Like,
Some people said I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, most people in this room have probably been used to spending $60, $70 on it every year. Now, if they're already subscribing to Game Pass, good to go.
But it's a choice. We didn't say to anybody, you have to subscribe to play. If you want to buy Black Ops, it's great. It's great for us. It's great for the developer. If you want to subscribe, it's also great. Like, I want to give you the choice on how you play your games and who you play with, and not try to do slimy platform things to force you to do what I want you to do. Give the players choice and what they want to do and who they play with.
And there's your choice. That's what I mean. Like, you come around thinking that we're giving choice. Dude, here's your choice. It's a choice. Yeah. Should have listened to Zoinks. Should have listened to Shaggy. So, no, bitch. Subscribe to play Call of Duty. That's right. Listen to Shaggy. No, it's a choice. You could buy it. You could do that. Dude. All that. Lulu. Oh, she likes me on Twitter. Lulu likes me. Lulu liked my tweet. Shout out to Lulu. Look at us celebrating with Mike Ybarra and friends. It's a huge celebration. The last QuakeCon, BlizzCon they ever had. Look at us at Blizzard. Look at us. We're friends. Touch wood. That's right, PC guy. Phil Spencer, knock on his head, touch wood. It's a choice. All that. Oh, it's about King. It's about mobile. It's about, Big Booty Bobby, get out of the, please, 80 billion. Look, this is what it amounted to in the holiday season. Is this the best they're ever gonna, this is the best that they got? That's it? This is so terrible. An increase of 2%. And they got every year. Driven by growth of Game Pass. You want to know what else happened? They increased the price of Game Pass in September. So this was the first quarter that Game Pass was $20 a month instead of $17. Oh, so their revenue grew 2%. How much is that taking from the same people? Taking more money from the same people. And how much is that in growth of actual players? Because if that's only 2% grinders, they increased the price and drop Call of Duty in Game Pass the same quarter, and all they went was 2%. Yo. What else do they need to do? It's Jova. Like, what else? Like, you increased the price to $20 this quarter, October to December, and you put
Black Ops 6 Day 1 Game Pass.
Black
That's
Ops
pretty
6,
sweet,
dude.
right? Like,
Some people said I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, well, you should have listened to those people, Phil. Probably was Tim Stewart. Now you got your ass roasted. But 2%. And then you're right. It swallowed down, declined by 7%, down 8%. And we didn't even get into the worst one. That's the anchor of everything. When you think that all that is down. But I'm just perplexed about all these things that they did, and that's all they got. You increased the price. You put Call of Duty, a good Call of Duty, not no DLC expansion map pack crap. You put a full-fledged campaign, zombies, and multiplayer. And that's 2%. Yo. That's not good. That's for $80 billion, like you're that driven by growth of game. What, and like I said, in the future, if you go, well, it was what game is going to do that? Like what game? You think when Avowed comes out, it's going to do something to the growth of Game Pass? When Doom comes out, dude, we're talking Call of Duty. Doom is going to be great, but Doom? Like, you got to look at the future, not just make fun of the numbers. Look at the future of, like, if this is, how do you sit here and confident that this plan is going to work? And on top of that, you think Forza is going to sell Call of Duty numbers, Blue Pac-Man style, on PlayStation? It's going to sell, but it's not selling Call of Duty numbers. You think Doom is going to sell Call of Duty numbers? Like, even if they put Halo and Gears there, I don't think those franchises will sell Call of Duty numbers. They will sell, but they're not going to sell the numbers needed to get that percentage up. And I could be wrong. And I will say if I'm wrong or something when we see this, like, oh yeah, we put Forza in there, we're up 15%. I'm like, oh shit, well, I guess people like racing games more than Call of Duty. But when you look, Call of Duty is the biggest selling game from the holiday season from October to December, and that's what you mustered up. After how much money you spent in courtrooms and legal fees and all that stuff, and there's only just one thing that we got to look here when we look at these numbers, and I need some background music because it's goddamn Friday. I need it. Hit the like button, grinders, right now. Get in here, Groban. Lighters in the air. Hit it, Groban.
$80 billion, gotta make a splash. To be relevant, we'll go all out, no holding back. Led by fearless and booty, we'll bring the games everywhere. No more sucking, it's time to show we care. We start by bringing PACMAN. Sea of Thieves, hi-fi, rushing round at games over to PlayStation and Switch. And we will say that exclusives don't matter anymore. And then when we get Starfield ready for the pitch, big booty Bobby and Baloo walked out with the bag, and now left with all these IPs. What the hell are we supposed to do? $80 billion, gotta make a splash. To be relevant, we'll go all out, no holding back. Led by fearless and booty, we'll bring the games everywhere. No sucking, it's time to show we care.
Oh Oh, man, I needed that music. Thank you. Candles in the sky, grinders. There we go. $80 billion. Big Booty Bobby in the house. And there you go. 2%. Man. That's right, compost. Scott, I don't know. You guys are hyping me up with this Halo announcement, dude. I don't know. I'm going to come back. But all that money spent, and there you go. Now, you think that was bad? Oh, goodness gracious. The hum of all dingers. Hardware revenue declined 29% in the holiday season. Holiday. Not Madonna. Holiday. Holiday season. 29%. The what? And I was watching the video of that dude, the Welfare, John Welfare. Good video, go watch it. They sold the lowest number of consoles that he predicted in all of Xbox history. The lowest ever. You have Series S booster on the shelves. You got an X sitting there, glitter edition, Aaron Greenberg style. What? Decline. And then, on top of that, Amy in the Hood told them that next quarter, more decline. How low can you go? To what? What are you doing? You had no bundles. You had no Call of Duty bundle. You had no condom wraps for the consoles. You had nothing. You let that thing die. This is so raw. They are doing this.
You're my number one customer.
And Coop has delivered
Goddamn and Coop style. Undercooked salmon. They are so wrong for doing this. And then that bonehead, Mr. goes on Dusty Bin show, goes on Paris Lily show, and it's like, I believe in the console. I believe in the console this. The console is very important to me. I'm excited about what we're doing in the console. And, you know, I always said Xbox was core of the thing. Why? Because box is in the name. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Are you kidding me? Box is in the name. That's what he said. That bonehead Phil said he believes Xbox will always be central because box is in the name. Does that make you go spend $600 for a 2 terabyte version? Mr. Grimm says Amy in the Hood said that the 2% bump was a surprise to her. Dude, she don't expect anything out of them. She's like, oh, look, I could go get my hair done this weekend, Amy in the Hood. She's like, oh, look at this. I could go out to dinner. I could go out to dinner with my family. We got 2% increase. I thought we would get shit. I was going to make dinner tonight. Oh, no, well, we're going out to eat tonight. We get a 2% increase, a surprise. It's crazy. She was surprised at the 2%. She don't think anything of them. But Phil Spencer. Oh, Mr. Tennis wants to hear it. He wants to hear it. Oh, man. He wants to hear that where is it? It was on Gamer Tag Radio. I was going to clip it. Actually, I should probably do it live. Let's do it live. Why not? It's a Friday. Grinders are in here. Over 200 something people in here. I can't even see the numbers.
Vessel of Hatred.
Oh, here he comes. I got to find it now. I got to find out. I know he did some crazy name. Like Blocks is in the name. Is this where is it? I clip him.
Because like more and more.
Yeah, Phil, I want to see your face next to these numbers. That's what I want to see. I need that image. Grinders, I need this image. I need that image. I need Phil Spencer's face next to these numbers. That's what I need. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is like Phil giving a Teams presentation on how bad he sucks. This is what I need. I need a visual. Yeah, Phil, tell us about Xbox again. Blocks is in the name. Tell him.
Really looking forward to supporting them with the games that we have. And I just think they're an important part of this industry. So, yeah.
Well, that was his hype for the Switch.
Whether it's on phones I want everybody to be able to play on Xbox. And it does mean more of our games shipping on more platforms, not just PlayStation. We love the work that we do with Nintendo. We love what we do with Valve on Steam. And that's going to continue. We'll just continue to do more of it because what we learn is put the games first. Make sure the games can be as great as they can. We love the experience on our own hardware, our own platform, but our games will show up in more and more places, no doubt.
If I could follow up really quick before we go to you, Danny. So along those lines,
here we go.
Again, one of the concerns that I hear
Box
in the community
is
is about your own hardware and the future of that. Now, I know Sarah Bond has stated, yes, we will continue to have Xbox hardware in the future, technical leap, things like that. You've obviously talked about the handheld that is still some years away, so eventually you're going to do something like that. But there is concern in the community about, well, you're putting all these games on these other platforms. Why would I still want an Xbox? What is going to be the reason for me to want Xbox hardware when I can get that experience on another platform?
Tell them, Phil. Box.
Yeah, I want people to pick hardware based on the capabilities of that hardware and how that fits into the choices they want to make about where they want to play. And we want our hardware to win based on the hardware capabilities that we have. I think the difference that we've seen in the last 20 years, and I think this is good because I come from building games, it's really game first, not platform first. Most of the games you and I will talk about run across so many different platforms. And those are the games that are having success. Those are the games that are at the top.
Just he said games first, not platform. But then what's the next sentence that he says? I did this on Monday. His next sentence, he's like, I'm trying to build a platform. It's like, you just said it's games first, not platform, Phil.
The charts, when you look at the most played, most successful games. And I want to build a platform that
Whoa. You said games first, Phil. We're talking about games. Then it's not about platform. It's about games first, right? Then why are you saying you're trying to build the platform? Who are you finessing? So you are still building a platform, Phil.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
This is the lamb.
Where's the lamb sauce? Okay.
So what are you doing? You just contradicted yourself. It's about games, not platform. Games are important everywhere. We don't care about the platform. But I'm trying to build a platform. So you're building something else. And it's exactly. He don't give a shit about the console. The console's done. You are all, go get rid of them, trade them in. It's over. Unless you have a huge library and Phil got to tell you where to put that library. It's done. These numbers, it's done. He's building the cloud platform, hoping that devs will jump on that. That's it. And that's not going to work either because we'll get into that one. But that's not going to work either with the whole goddamn paying $20 a month to access your games on all these devices. You're not giving them for free. So one platform's dead, but he's trying to build another one.
That services those creators
See?
that are trying to meet people on every screen. But
see, what they want to do is that he wants to have, it's not even about you. It's not even about the gamer. It's not even about you. They talk about games. The reason why they're doing this, and this is always a Microsoft thing, they always do slimy platform things. Slimy. They never do something for the sake of just getting it done. Just bring me games and I could play games. No. We want to use games as a way to attract publishers and developers to our platform so that they could just put shit in there and we could just sit back and watch it grow. That's what they want, to set it and forget it. Putting their stuff in there is only ways to attract developers, not people. They don't care. They want the publishers to go, Phil, or indie dev to go, Phil, really? I could just build my game for an Xbox console and you could put it in your service and it'll be on a Samsung TV? It'll be everywhere just like that. And that's what Phil's trying to promise them. The problem is that those other places to play these games not only cost $20 a month for people that don't even care about them, but they're on devices that people traditionally don't play games on. A Samsung TV with an LG controller, with a controller hooked up to the Bluetooth. No, who's doing that? And if people are doing that, they're doing it as a parlor trick. Nobody's sitting there going, oh man, it's game night. And he gets the controller out and they're sitting there at their Samsung TV paying $20 a month to stream over their horrible Wi-Fi of their goddamn TV. Who's doing that? Nobody, no. Maybe you try it out if you're in a jam. Well, I'm going to play this game on my phone while I'm doing this. But again, that's $20 a month for that.
You're my number one customer.
In case I might use it. So that's the growth. That's what you think people. No. Yeah, that's why we know it don't work. Phil said it doesn't work. And we know that cloud is the best for downloading games or trying games out before you download them. That's the point. So what he's saying is like, you're putting it on devices that people don't care about. You said it yourself on the road. Like the console games on a phone, there's latency, there's hard text to read. Like people are not doing that. So why are you wasting time thinking this cloud on all these devices? Oh, on a MetaQuest. You get my game on a MetaQuest over Xbox Cloud. All right, so you're going to strap the thing to your head, log in, pay $20 a month, play a screen within a screen, and Bluetooth your controller to your MetaQuest. Who's doing that every night? There may be people, but it is a small group. You better get back to the console people because those are the people you abandon. But that's the promise. That's this future, to put games on devices that people don't care about. If people cared about the game, they would go get the device that it plays on natively. But anyway, that's his platform. But we get into where
let's say, like our own hardware.
Here we go.
I think it's fundamental to what Xbox
fundamental.
Is. It's not lost
Look
on
at these
me.
numbers.
I've said over and over that box.
Oh, there he is. Fundamental, he says.
Trying to meet people on every screen. But let's say, like our own hardware, I think it's fundamental to what Xbox is. It's not lost on me. I've said over and over that box is in the name of our brand. I'll say is in the position.
Box. Oh, man. Pre-order. I'm going to go order my Xbox right now. Phil just said box is in the name of the brand.
I think it's fundamental.
Get Phil. You know what, Phil? You want to know what? I think we're going to do this live.
Successful games. And I want to build a platform that services
we're doing this live, Grinders.
Those creators that are trying to meet people
we're getting them live
on every screen. But let's say, like our own hardware, I think it's fundamental to what Xbox is. It's not lost on me. I've said over and over that box is in the name of our brand. I'll say is in the position I'm in, I look.
Thank you. You live on the grinds board now. Go ahead. Let's see how it works.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Hit that like button, Grinders. A new sound clip for the Gaming Grindhouse. I always said.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
There you go. Go buy an Xbox. Phil Spencer told you.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Thank you, Phil. You live here now. New grind clip. We got him. Box.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Oh, PlayStation. Great circle.
Go buy a PlayStation. It's play in the name and station. So that means you play in a place. It's in the name.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Good job, Phil. Can't wait. What a thing.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Oh, I can't.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Xbox, no. Phil does.
Welcome, Interstellar, to the Grindhouse memberships. VIP grinders in the house. Welcome. Use those emojis. Here you go. Here's Phil Spencer. Box is in the name. Box is in the name of the brand, Phil. Tell him again.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Jesus. Well, there you go. I'm sure. And like I said, always in the before. Box. Box is in the name of the brand. That's right. There you go. So, decline 29%. Phil Spencer, you did it once again. It's fundamental. How can you say it's fundamental when that's what it's doing? You know the numbers. You see the drop. It's not fundamental. You're just saying that stuff. The hardware is fundamental. And know when he's saying in that interview, know what's funny? Another thing that people didn't pick up, now that I listened to the Phil Ness, I had a little bit of OD of the Phil Ness. You know what's funny is that what he says here,
that services those creators
this is
that are
one more
trying
thing.
to
I just want to
meet
say
people
this
on every screen. But let's say, like our own hardware, I think it's fundamental to what Xbox is. It's not.
Listen, what didn't he say there? What didn't he say? Our hardware. He didn't say the console. He said our hardware. So he's talking about maybe, and you know Phil, he's probably talking about something else, like the portable and there's the handheld. He's talking about hardware. He's not saying the console is there. He's like our hardware. So whatever he decides to call an Xbox, our hardware. Box.
Where the box is in the name of our brand.
Yeah, well, good job, Phil. There you go. Decline 29%. And then apparently there's a little tidbit here. Grindr's exclusive right here. News search and news advertising revenue excluding traffic acquisition costs grew. So search grew 21%. And from what I heard, it's a whole bunch of people looking for PlayStations. Oh,
PlayStation.
I have an exciting life now. Breakfast to go. You're gonna love my nuts. Watch this.
Oh man. Search was up because they're looking for PlayStations. Only here. Exclusive insight. Search was up 21%. People shopping for PlayStations with Bing. Incredible. Incredible. Exclusive. You heard that here. At the Gaming Grindhouse, because gaming is in the name. I guess Nintendo shit out of luck because Phil got this.
Where the box is in the name of our brand.
And PlayStation got Play in the name of their brand, so they play. Nintendo, they're messed up, man. Nintendo, you got to change your name. According to Phil Spencer, you're shit out of luck. Sorry, Nintendo. We got PlayStation and Box in the name. Man, Nintendo's done. That Switch 2 is going to fail. So here's John Welfare. He's been starting up a channel over there. He's sort of like, I don't know who he is, but he's almost like the, remember that other guy? Where did he go? Phil Spencer wore his ass out too. What happened to that other guy? That other kid? Benji Sales. Oh shit, where'd Benji go? Remember Benji? He used to talk about the numbers. Phil Spencer wore him out. He's like, I'm done with this. There's no numbers. Shout out to Benji Sales. I don't know where he went, but he was running around the stuff. But there you go, John Welfare, the remastered Benji. He comes here, he goes, an estimated 2.6 million Xboxes were shipped last quarter, a decline of 32% from 3.8 million. And know what's interesting is that we talk about percentages, right? 29%. To quantify that, look, I don't know where Benji is, but to quantify that, look at this. So percentages, because we always just see 29%, but just to give you some sort of visual, right? 30.8 million. A decline of 32% is 2.6 million. So when you, and that's just in little millions of 3.8 to 2.6. If you're talking about 10 and 15 or 5 and 10 million, that percentage difference gets even bigger because it's percentage of a larger number. But just to kind of show you how much 32% is, dude, you go from 3.8 to 2.6. That's like 1.2 million loss. So when you see a 29% decrease and a 40% decrease in these numbers, they are losing millions upon millions of consoles because they're looking at much bigger numbers than this. So just to kind of give you that idea, like here's the other one, just to kind of give you the percentages, because everybody just talks about the percentages, don't realize what the original numbers are. But yeah, Xbox Series is below 36 million. This is what he estimates. They shipped 5.6 million in 2024, down from 32% from 2023's 8.2 million. So a 32% difference between 8.2 million is 5.6 million. So you see the difference, like that's a lot when you're looking at larger numbers that they're looking at. So that's just to give you some quantification, like just quantifying this stuff on that kind of stuff. But they haven't shipped their decline. Like, and remember the rumors of them pulling out of the different countries in Europe and people can't find them and all that other stuff. They are doing this on purpose, but they're not letting people know this. And that's where the slimy comes in. That's the slimy. is that instead of just saying what their plans, like what's going on, the hardware is essential to our business. Then why aren't you shipping it out there? Why aren't you not bundling it? I would think the best Game Pass customer would be the console owner. That's why I never understood their focus on nothing but everything but the console when focusing on Game Pass subscriptions. And he said under the I guess at the beach. And he said,
let's talk about Game Pass a little bit more, since that's a big bet for Microsoft. How many subscribers do we have now? And it does seem like a really good deal for the consumer, but what about the Microsoft investor? How is this a money business for Microsoft?
Our last public number was 25 million subscribers that we've talked about, but we did talk about growth on PC. So our Game Pass subscription, not expecting everybody's following the video game market, is available on gaming consoles and on personal computers. And you can subscribe in both places. We're seeing incredible growth on PC. I think Satya Nadella, in our earnings yesterday, the CEO of Microsoft, talked about, I think, 130, 140% year-over-year growth on PC, which is really where we're focused. On console, I've seen growth slow down on Game Pass, mainly because at some point you've just reached everybody on console who wants to subscribe. And we don't see subscription, unlike some other forms of media that have really moved almost solely to a subscription business. Today, Game Pass as an overall part of our content and service revenue is probably 15%. I don't think it gets bigger than that.
There you go. It's stalled out. Game Pass stalled out, and they needed money after they spent it all. It's like going out and buying a car after you don't have a job. Like there's no source of income coming in, but you went out and bought a big item. You went out and spent $80 billion, but you're not making any money to counter or to chip away at that $80 billion. And that's what they wound up in. They wound up in this. Oh yeah, that was 2 years ago, Crooked. That was when he was that's when he was hyping up exclusives. If you remember from Monday's show, when he was at the beach talking about how people choose consoles based on exclusives. So yeah, that was Bethesda Phil. That was when Phil was hyping up exclusives and stuff like that. So that was a few years ago, a couple of years ago. But you're talking back then, he said back then Game Pass wasn't growing. So to imagine where we are 3 years from now, if 3 years of no Game Pass growth, and last year he dropped it out to 25 million. He said 35 million. So over a year and a half after that interview, they got to 10. They got the 35 million or 33 or whatever they're at. And he said that it stopped on console because you got everybody. I have no look at this. Look at their projections. And one of the things I wanted to point out too, I mentioned this last night on Mooch's show, the CFO Amy in the Hood said that Windows OEM and devices will decline low to mid single digits in Q3 2025. Grinders, with my music, because I got to make a point. Here it is. Grind, I got to make a point here. Low single digits. Listen, what's in Windows OEM and devices will decline? Really? Didn't we just come out of CES and Jason Rollin, Gandalf himself, thou shalt not, I think, was talking about the portables and Windows, the handhelds, and everybody's going to the handheld PCs, and oh, this is a market. We're gonna bring the Xbox app and handheld PC, this and this and this and all Windows handhelds. This is the new hotness. Well, that's in the category of Windows OEM and devices. So I guess that new hotness is not the hotness. We had the Legion Go S just released in January. What happened? The holidays, when everybody was buying PC handhelds for $700. What happened? This was the holiday season. And your OEM and devices were down. What happened to everybody buying an Asus ROG Ally? That's the new hotness, right? That's what all the kids are asking for, right? Everybody in your house wants a Legion Go, right? These new handheld PCs. This is what the Xbox is investing in, handhelds, and it's going to save the industry. The handheld will save Xbox. The handheld will save Xbox. Are we going to be hearing how it's not growing either? It's not growing. Nobody wants handhelds. They're too much money. What happened? Well, there's no hope for that either.
Great circle.
There's no hope for the handhelds either. It's a very niche market, and I would guarantee that, guess what? Steam Decks and Steam OS don't contribute to Windows OEM and devices because it's not a Windows device. A Steam OS handheld. That Legion Go with Steam, that don't contribute to that. A Steam Deck don't contribute to that. So you're already losing that, and you have a competitor in there. There you go. So this whole, like, everybody running around with a ROG Ally and a Legion Go, which, by the way, I think they're cool devices. But if you think console and VR are a niche, then handheld PCs are niche as hell. But it's interesting. It's an exciting area. But it's not flying off shelves. It's very novel right now. It's expensive. $600. That's almost the price of laptops. The kids are not asking for it. I guess none of the holidays. Asus ROG Ally has been out over 2 years. The kids. You go, what's up, Mash? Xbox doesn't need saving. They just need third-party publisher first. It's a console platform secondary. You're damn right. They made that very clear, but it's so funny that Phil Spencer says this.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
He loves his box. Pause. He says that the hardware is essential, though. Mash, that don't sound like a third-party publisher to me. And that's the problem that they have. And Mr. Grimm with the 10, he goes, here's $10 for having the best soundboard in the game. Hey, man, the grinds board lives, baby. That's 6 years in the making. Thank you so much, Mr. Grimm. I appreciate it. Glad you enjoy the grinds board. See, Ron M says Windows on handheld devices like putting a whale in the middle of a desert.
Xbox, no.
Like it may be something. Well, I'm not. I had them all. I have them. I had the Legion. I got a 1X player, which I love that. But it was over $1,000. So I'm not saying these are not cool devices, but what I'm saying is for them to say that the Microsoft handheld is going to save them, you are fighting an industry that has a Nintendo in it, all your OEMs, a Steam OS coming in there. You got a lot of challenges there that you're trying to do. That's why I mean, when he's like hardware, dude, that's not third-party publisher talk. Focus on the games, like you said. But that's what I mean. That's why I don't trust them, because they're slimy. I love that talk. Games first, that's right, Phil. But then the next word out of your mouth, I'm trying to build a platform. What? And then the console's important.
Where that box is in the name.
Box is in the name. Like, so you're still trying to build something. You're not just making games for everyone to play and call it a day. You're not doing that. Instead, you're sneaking, trying to create an alternative platform. So you're being disingenuous because you're still creating a platform, but you're telling me that games are first. Do the games. Be a third party. Make everybody play, make great games, and put them out everywhere, because I guess you couldn't just put them on your platform because it's too much. And now you're dealing with this. And on top of that, gaming revenue expected to grow in single digits after being down. I don't know how. And Xbox content and services expected to grow to low to mid single. So just keep a mind on this. Amy in the Hood is telling you right now that in the holiday, they declined. What were those numbers again? They declined. What was those numbers here? In the holiday season, they declined 7% in gaming revenue, right? In the holiday season and releasing Call of Duty, they declined 7%. Amy in the Hood is saying the next quarter, January, February, and March, they're expected to grow in single digits. Grinders, how are they going to grow in January, February, and March when Call of Duty couldn't even get them to neutral and made them minus 7% in gaming revenue? And on top of that, content and services are expected to grow low to mid single digits. Mid single digits. They went 2% on growth with Call of Duty and Game Pass. You think what they got coming from January, February, and March is, you think Avowed is going to do bigger numbers in growth than Call of Duty and Game Pass? Oh, Ace is correcting me. That's right, Ace. So they're comparing it to year over year, not quarter to quarter. I gotcha. So you're right. Probably from quarter to quarter, it may grow because their last year was probably horrible. So they're probably growing that way. I gotcha. She's speaking about year over year. Gotcha. Yeah. Because Xbox, oh Jesus, and then because I didn't read the last sentence. Yeah, well, Xbox hardware will decline year over year. I don't know what they did last March and stuff like that, but again, I'm just looking at that December. That should have been the biggest December to remember, that quarter. And then here it is, the last sentence. Phil Spencer, did you tell Amy in the Hood your line? Phil Spencer, I need you to knock on Amy in the Hood. And you got to tell her this. Amy, let me tell you something.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Phil, you need to tell Amy. Because she says they're going to decline again in the hardware.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
You got to run around with that line, Phil. You got to tell Amy.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
I don't know. Hardware will decline year over year again. And they're not afraid about it, man. Hardware will decline. I just don't get. They say that with a straight face, and then they send Phil out there to say that hardware is essential to them. And he said Indiana Jones and the Great Circle hit 4 million players. And this was the most players at launch in any paid Call of Duty in history. 2%. The most players at launch, any paid release in Call of Duty history, 2%. That's what I mean. Like, I don't think it gets bigger than this. That's as big as it's gonna go. I don't know, man. I don't know, but those were the things. And then here you go. And then we have this. Phil's arch nemesis, Tim Stewart. Phil's nemesis. He goes, at the highest level, you go from what is a lower margin third-party entity that was sold sold on our store to a high margin first-party business. When you think about Xbox component of Call of Duty, you go from, again, that low margin business to a high margin business. Then what you do is you also expand and say, we're not driving high margin sales on PlayStation, on Nintendo. World of Warcraft has a subscription, a high margin business. You're bringing in high margin business and a traditionally low margin business when you think of Xbox hardware and console. So there you go, Phil.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Tim Stewart says that you are low. You are low margin business. When you think we are going in this business is really what expansion of operating leverage, where we think about placing our bets, first party subscriptions, advertising. Those are all high margin businesses that we want to expand to. You'll hear from us more on our change of strategy. And this is what he said when they acquired Call of Duty. This is early last year. And people are like, oh, he's just talking about Activision. Nah, he was talking about the whole slate. That's what he was talking about. The whole slate. They are focusing on high margin businesses, just focusing on the console, their brand, focusing box is in the name. That's low margin. That's low hanging fruit. Now, Tim Stewart got rain. I'm the captain of this ship now. And he told them, guess what? We are putting our stuff everywhere. And look at those wonderful things. Does these get, and let me ask you, as a gamer, not as an investor, as a gamer, let's look about these high margin businesses that they are focusing on. Let's see if they wet your noodles. Subscriptions. Advertising. Are those words that just fall off your tongue and get excited for to be a gamer? Subscriptions, advertising. Those are high margins that they want to get into. Does that get you excited? Mash says bend over. Oh, shit.
25. It's coming.
Oh, man. Phil Spencer got told bend over. Yeah, Phil Spencer lost the reins of the ship. That sounds not like a lot of fun to me. Subscriptions and advertising. Oh, does that mean ads in Game Pass? Because that's probably the next step. You'll boot up a game in Game Pass after paying $20 a month, and they'll say, oh, watch this commercial for like 2 minutes before you could start your game. Shit, Delta Victor Bravo, his nipples are hard. Holy shit.
I have an exciting life now. Breakfast to go. You're going to love my nuts. Watch this.
Watch this. Oh my God. They get you all excited there? Advertising and subscriptions. That's where they want to go. Can't wait, Tim Stewart. Sounds like a great game.
Is that a deal?
No, I keep losing at deals, and I don't want to make a deal anymore.
You're my #1 customer.
And you can't stop me. I'm packing my bags.
SN Kev 411 with the 5. He goes, Herman Holtz got demoted from PlayStation fan and demoted for PlayStation fans are cool. Phil Spencer releases Redfall and other detrimental stuff. Xbox fans defend him. Yeah, exactly. Herman Holtz better get his goddamn shirtless and Uzumachismo. Get the hell out of here. But that's what he wants to focus on. Those subscriptions and advertising. That's what they want. So, you'll hear from us on our strategy. Well, we heard enough. Phil gave us the Valentine's Day Massacre, and that was Tim Stewart in 2023. But this is where we're going to get into, right into what we're leading into the Forza stuff. And we got over here, this is the problem that people have. This is the problem that people have with this whole Phil Spencer running his mouth on everything, putting his stuff everywhere. My only because he's responding to this ingenuine stuff. And yet again, these influencers run their mouth. I did the skit on Monday. Paris, he talked to Phil and now he's spreading the word. And there you go. Nobody asked for this. But he needs to send the message. One Microsoft launch. You're the player. And look, browser, I thought that was a refrigerator. Dude, I thought this was a microwave. I thought that was an oven. Mobile, smart TVs, blow-end PCs, streaming sticks, handheld, Keystone, which that's old. That's not there anymore. Phil canceled that for Fire Stick. Consoles and high-end PC, and then the Azure cloud powers it all. And he goes, buy a game and play it anywhere I want. If this turns out to be the future, who doesn't like this? And then Sam responds, I'm all in. But the only question I have is, do we have to repurchase games on a different console? If we already own it on a different platform, Phil seems to apply a lot of these titles are going to be cross-save. So I guess we'll see. I guess. It's implied. They got 50 games right now, buy to stream. It's not buy a game, play everywhere. And he says if this is the future. Dude, you know how much Microsoft has to execute in order to make this happen? They're already 10 years too late. You think people are going to stick around and wait? There's only so many games Phil could put on PlayStation and Switch to keep the lights on, because that's what we're out. That's what we're doing right now. Phil is keeping the lights on for the Xbox business by putting his games on PlayStation and Switch. This is why I said it's a pacifying moment. They're just buying themselves time. for whenever, while they develop the Xbox app or whatever the hell they're doing. This is just a temporary fix. And unfortunately, Phil Spencer has not made a lot of games worth a damn to be putting on other platforms. You know, that's the other problem when you don't have games. You have not made incredible games in the last 5-6 years. You don't have a lot of shit to port over. You're already porting Forza over there. You got Halo and Master Chief, Halo, and then you got Gears. What else you got? Anybody asking for Recore? That's what happens. You lost leverage because you stopped making games. So in order for this future to exist, you need a lot of work. 50 games a buy and stream. People got 300. I got 400 games in my library. And it's not true that I just boot up my PC and I get access to the games on my console. They're different. Go buy The Witcher 3. Can you play it on cloud? And guess what else? You forget to say, it's not buy a game and play it anywhere you want. No. It's buy a game and subscribe $20 a month as of now to gain access to that game on other devices. That seems like a little bit of an ingenuine comment. Buy a game and play it anywhere I want. No. You buy the game. That's how Nvidia works. That's how Nvidia works. That's how you buy the game. That's how Xbox works. You pay $60, $70 for the game on the device, on a PC or on Xbox, and then you pay Phil $20 a month to have access to that game on your Fire Stick, on your low-end PC, on your Samsung TV, on your LG TV, on your handheld, on your smart TV, on your mobile. You got to pay to access the game that you own. That's a little caveat that everybody seems to leave out of this whole play everywhere type scenario. But that's the reality. That's not doom and gloom. That's the business. That's the platform that he's trying to build. So it's ingenuine to suggest this is their future and this is what's happening. They got a lot of work to do, and not all the games are compatible. And you saw how that backwards compatibility went. The publishers, do they want you to buy once and play everywhere, these publishers? No. They want you to buy it on PC, buy it again at the Game of the Year edition, go buy it again on console. Do you think that Sony is honoring my purchase of PlayStation of Spider-Man 2 on Steam? You think?
Great ass!
No. Buy it again, bitch.
Great Circle is coming out this December.
You think I own Forza Horizon 5? You think PlayStation is honoring my purchase of the game? Oh, no, you own it already on Xbox? Oh, no problem. Come over to PlayStation Store. Here's a code. We'll honor your purchase. No, buy it again.
Great Circle is coming out this December.
You think Nintendo's going to honor my purchase? Oh, no, buy it again.
Great Circle is coming out this December.
Double dip, triple dip, skinny dip, whatever dip. But you're going to pay on every goddamn platform because those people want to make the money. The publisher wants to sell the goddamn game, and the storefront wants to make their percentage. So tell me, in what world am I going to buy one goddamn game and say, thank you for the $70. Now I could go play it while I'm taking a dump on my phone. It's like, oh, no. Hold that shit in right now because you got to pay us $20 a month to play and shit at the same time. It's like, oh, damn. What do you mean? I own this game. I bought the game. No. $20 a month.
Great Circle is coming out this December.
So now the scenario of that future changes. Now you sit here and go, oh, shit, that sucks. You mean I got to buy the shit? Now I'm worried about physical. I don't even own the goddamn game. I got to buy it, and now I got to pay additionally to access it. That's how Nvidia works as well. You buy the game on Steam for $50, $60, whatever you do, and then you pay Nvidia $15 a month, $10 a month to access wherever Nvidia Cloud, GeForce Cloud is available. You buy your game on Xbox, pay us $20, and now you could play it on your phone, on your browser, on your smart TV, on your Amazon Fire Stick. Yeah. That sounds like a different future than what this is saying. And that's what I mean. And listen, as influencers, if you guys think Dusty Bin and friends, if you think Game Pass and this is all great, why don't you use your platform and show everybody? Show them. Show people how you game on Game Pass. Show people how you play everywhere. I don't see one goddamn person all these years. Here comes a rant, bitches. All these goddamn years, these people, Game Pass is great, best value in gaming, holy shit on me. But they never show it, never stream it. Show us what's in the game. Show us you using it. Have a live stream with the community and show them what's in there. Show them the value. That's what I would do. If I believed in something, I would live stream. That's why I showed you all the devices, because I like what I have. And I'm going to show you why I'm excited about it.
Great circle.
I'm not going to sit here and go, the One X Player is the best portable device ever. All right, tweets, I'm done. No, I'm going to show you this. Maybe you're interested in it. I'm excited about it. I believe Game Pass is a great value. If I believe Game Pass as much as these people go running around talking about Game Pass, I would have it on here every goddamn night. I would show you, what am I playing now? Let's vote on what we're playing with Game Pass. Let me show you what's in there. Look at the new Game Pass drops. Has anybody created content like that? No, instead they will put out a tweet. Game Pass is great. Because it's the idea of Game Pass. Because if it really was great, not only would you not have to sell it that hard, people would just subscribe for it. Like I said, Ninja Gaiden Black 2 dropped in Game Pass. They will go, oh, Ninja Gaiden's back, screaming in the streets. I had one person on my friends list playing it. I follow a lot of people. One person. Smooth was playing it. That's it. I have 250 friends on Xbox. You just got Ninja Gaiden 2 Black remastered, $50 game in Game Pass day one. It should have been blowing up. All over the place, especially 35 million people got access to it. Streams and shares of photos and screenshots. It should have blew up. It was a stealth drop, but it didn't. But I saw a lot of words. Nobody's showing anything. But if you have that kind of influence and you have that following, use it, and you really want to, like, you believe in it, then just do it. Don't just put out PR statements. But I told you, those Phil interviews were calculated, dude. See? Anybody going to be playing Sniper Elite or Citizen Sleeper 2? They just got announced for Game Pass. $20 a month. Console, PC, cloud. I don't know what the difference is. This is Microsoft and the lingo. Somebody explain this to me. Why does this say Ultimate PC? And maybe somebody in the chat could help me with this. Ultimate PC, console, PC, cloud. But then here it says Ultimate PC, Series X and S, PC and cloud. Can somebody explain why that is? Is there a different console they're talking about? I guess, does that mean that this this game, Citizen Sleeper 2, is only on Xbox? Is that a console launch exclusive? And this is coming out everywhere? I don't know. That's right, Frog. We've been saying this shit all along. Shout out the Frog, man. It's been crazy. I don't know. But there's your games. $20 a month. But now we're going to talk about Xbox and their third party. So they brought over Forza Horizon 5. Listen, Forza Horizon 5, I they were pumping these things out every couple of years. 4 and 5 were like, they 4 they did the seasons. 5 they went to Mexico. They're quality games. They stayed the test of time of Game Pass. Game Pass didn't kill Forza. It may have killed them not adding other vehicles to it. I always thought that. I thought they should add bikes and different types of cars, ATVs, things like that. It would have been interesting. Sort of like the Crew too. The Crew. But they didn't. And I thought they could have expanded that way. Maybe, you know, different types of vehicles. But it's a quality game. And there's nothing else like it. You know, there's like the Crew and stuff, but PlayStation is going to get a quality, one of their best, Horizon 5, because there was not Forza Motorsport, because that game, they're probably not going to put that over there because that game was not good. And also, just like Alan TV, shout out to Alan TV, just said about Forza 6 will be in Japan. Yeah, you can't have a Japan setting without PlayStation. Dude, you can drive by PlayStation headquarters. Oh, yo, that would be crazy. But this basically indicates that Forza Horizon 6 will probably be day and date with PlayStation if they're giving you 5. But this game is different than GT. GT is a circuit racer. This is an open world racer doing missions, you know, exploring and things like that. But it is one of the best that they got. And if you remember, it was during that showcase where they showed that the tomography that they did, or that where they took photos and they actually turned it into, I forgot what they called it. It was something, and they converted the landscaping from photos into the game. It was like a tomography or something they were doing that. It looked incredible. And when they showed this, I remember I gave that show like an 8.5, 8.5 or something like that, 9. I don't remember, but I gave that showcase because they showed Forza Horizon 5 with such confidence. And this was when Microsoft was doing their showcases and showing just title screens and not showing the game. And this game, they laid out and showed it. And I was like, dude, that's what we want to say. And the fact that this game is coming to PlayStation in the spring, it's huge, because this is one of the big trifectas: Forza, Halo, Gears, and Forza. And is it topography? I don't know. I forgot what they called it. It's some sort of scanning they did. But this game is gonna be lit, and I'm hoping that if it has the Pro with the I'm sure it's gonna have Pro support. They're not saying it yet, but it's gonna have Pro support. And if it has adaptive triggers, dude, that's gonna be wild, especially with the DualSense vibrations. Like, that's the thing, that's where your differentiation, like Phil said, people are gonna choose the hardware based off of its capabilities. Well, thanks for proving the point of why the DualSense is such a cool device, Phil. Ouch. And also the PlayStation Portal, you're gonna be playing. Oh, it's a topographical scans. Thank you, Ace. Topographical scans. That's what it is. But what's crazy is that you could play Forza Horizon with the Portal on the go with the DualSense features if they add the DualSense. But that's where the hardware. Oh, PSVR 2. Oh, I don't know about that. That'd be wild. But this is the thing that I said. Like, everything has just turned into such. Like, it's such a not a good spot for them, because the existence of the PS5 Pro PC has now made them, by putting their games elsewhere, has made those PC always had that, but the console world, the Pro is gonna run their own games better, and they didn't have an answer to that. Unless they come out with some stronger Xbox next year, which I don't know how that would sell. But listen, this game and more of it, their games are going to run with the Pro support. It is mind-boggling and poetic at the same time that they have allowed this to happen, that of all times, just bad timing again. This is what they do. I don't know. This is what they do. And now we're dealing with this, and more is coming.
25.
It's coming.
But this is the big one. And I think a lot of people, a photogrammetry or something like that. Yeah, so I know it was like something like that. It was something where they were taking images of scans and then they made. Bootleg Jez, yeah boy says Bootleg Jez said they wouldn't be doing a powerful console. I don't know. I have no clue. So I really feel that this is the start, and it's not going to get better, because I think once they do, if they do Halo and Gears, I think the roof is coming down, man. I think I saw there were people talking about they were breaking their Xboxes and all that stuff. Like, listen, no Phil interview. There'll be some crazy people that Phil has in his back pocket, but if they do Halo and Gears and they just pull that off, yikes. I think that's the end. That's it. He could make whatever hardware, they could talk whatever Windows, and then they turn into just kind of an Xbox app on PC. But what I wonder, Grinders, is what is this is my thing. Grind, and you know, it's Friday. We're going to have some fun. Because I need to know. Because this is the thing that goes on in my Grindhouse head. Yeah. Get ready for some fun. You may want to put down your drinks again. But I need to know what does Xbox Fan Fest look like this year?
I have an exciting life now. Breakfast to go. You're gonna love my nuts. Watch this. You can do everything.
I need to know, how are they going to have an Xbox Fan Fest this year? Will they have PlayStation units at the Xbox Fan Fest? Will they? I have no clue. I don't know. What will it look like? What will it look like? I can tell you what it's not going to look like. Sit back and enjoy, Grinders. Grindhouse, get ready. It's not going to look like this.
We thought we had it all. Games not coming this fall, but then Nintendo came along and proved us wrong. Our promises fading fast. Dreams just couldn't last. Nintendo hit the mark, left us in the dark. It's tough being Xbox green.
You're my #1 customer.
Promises unseen. Games we can't redeem, living in a dream. Release dates slipping by. Headed for the sky.
You know what? It seems a little. We need some rock, Grind. Don't we need some rock? Hello, Moko with the 50 Seek. He goes, speaking of Janky Jones, I read 70% never past chapter 2. Is that true? These bots don't play. Well, it was a snore fest, Janky Jones. And the jank is coming to PlayStation. But we got something. Phil, who's to blame for this? I got one for you. Let's upbeat this thing. Here's one.
Shot through the heart and feels to blame.
Oh, Phil, Xbox.
Gave Xbox a bad name.
Box is in the name of our brand.
Promised me exclusives, said they'd be mine. But put them on PlayStation every single time.
The box is in the name of our brand.
Remix.
Phil, you're a big liar. You broke my heart, set my soul on fire. Xbox's reputation now shot to hell. No one can save us from the damage you've dealt.
Box is in the name of our brand. With a
Shot
box
through the heart and feels to blame. He gave Xbox a bad name. Xbox, we're feeling the pain. Shot through the heart and feels to blame.
with a box is in the name of our brand.
10 years gone, still pounding my heart. A canceled dream, it tore me apart. Promised greatness, but it slipped away. Left in the dust with nothing to say.
For the box.
Shot through the heart and feels to blame. He gave Xbox a bad name. Xbox, we're feeling the pain. Shot through the heart and feels to blame.
For the box is in the name of our brand.
Oh man, Phil gave Xbox a bad name. Grinders, yeah, Phil Ness is just not doing it. We're gonna put these. Those are gaming grindhouse music, and by the way, we are going to be playing a new release. So stay tuned to the end of the show. We'll have a brand new release. That it's over. The war is over there. But grinders, everybody's trying to get their flowers. Tom Warren's going, guys, I understand Microsoft has previously been weighing up the idea of bringing Gears, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and even the next Doom game to rival platforms. Final decisions haven't been made. There's bound to be more than just 4. Oh, man. As this strategy evolves, it's clear we'll be seeing some interesting decisions. Man, Tom Warren. Man, oh, he was so nervous that he posted it twice. He's like, guys, read my column. He was like, he did the same screenshot twice. That's how triggered he was. He's like, guys, I put the same picture twice. That's random, man. That's a random band there. So now there's this other leak here, and I don't know. I don't know. But apparently this dude, somebody right here, what the hell? What is this? Who's the, I gotta wait. Hold on. I gotta get rid of all these ads and stuff. What the hell who is the vandal? Who is going on here? I don't know, but this is like a virus. Hold on, I gotta drop this stuff there. Oh, it's in different language. Hold on, I gotta use my Grindhouse Translate. Phil Ness translate from Phil Ness to English. There we go. There we go. I had to translate it from Phil Ness to English. There we go. Now we go. So Starfield, Fable. Well, we know Starfield because Phil Spencer he did this to Dustin.
Dusty Ben asked Phil, is Starfield exclusive? Phil says, no, 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 I said no, red biatch. It's all coming.
Yeah, so we know Starfield's coming. But this one, what the hell? We know, now they're saying Fable. Fable. Oh, no. Man, that is like, it was Halo, Gears, and Forza. Now it's Halo, Gears, Fable, and Forza. Oh, man. Yo, Phil. Phil Spencer better. I don't know if they would have a fan fest. I cannot imagine they will have a fan fest this year. I can't imagine. Like people hugging and taking pictures with Phil and doing all this, like meeting him in real life after all this going down, after he promised them to wait to E3 and they're gonna see him and go,
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer, baby, let's go! Yeah!
ouch.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I don't know, man. I can't see him. Xbox Funeral Fest, dude. I can't. I can't say it. I don't know. But anyway, they're saying what? Some of a closest Killer Instinct. Oh, dude, they're going way back. Are they seriously going to go back to Killer Instinct? I was surprised they never did Killer Instinct on PlayStation, considering PlayStation and Sony own Evo. Get Killer Instinct back in the door, dude. Recently, so about Halo Master Chief Collection, Gears Ultimate, Remastered Saga, and some are Killer Instinct and Starfield.
You're my #1 customer.
Yo. Tom Warren speculated on Agent Mythology, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. I'm sure Hellblade 2 is coming. And where information that games would have already begun adaptation to the PS5 and Switch to the new Fable. Yo. That's why I don't understand this.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
I don't understand. Just say it's done. Like, I don't understand how you could even entice people to buy any type of hardware or anything that you're going to create if it's all of it. And then the fact that Forza's over there, like, yeah, it's done. Like, it is done. There's going to be a meltdown with every single one of these announcements, because that's the unfortunate thing. What I think it's funny. Oh, it's a new Killer Instinct. Bro from the 5th floor is telling us, he's looking down, he's the 4th floor, and he's telling me it's a new Killer Instinct. Shout out to Meg. Go check out Meg's new channel. Meg been saying this stuff, and he got hit with a whole bunch of things. Like everybody yelling at him. But what's unfortunate, and let me get PS5 Sweden with the 50. He goes, Jez, my bro, are you subscribing to Dustin's Patreon? Holy no, we're not going, no, unless he's baking cookies. Unless he's baking cookies.
This is not worth it.
It's not worth it.
This is not worth it. Yes, I would like to have a refund.
That's what everybody who signed up for Dustin's Patreon. After Phil Spencer said no, everybody went to Dustin and said, I want my Patreon money back.
Yes, I would like to have a refund.
That's what he said. They're like, yo, I thought this was going to be an Xbox channel. There's no more Xbox. I'm going to add this Patreon. That's what happened there. He's going back to his dream job. But this is, now that I'm thinking about it, I need my thinking music. I need my thinking music. Where's my thinking music? Now that I'm thinking about it, grinders, hear this. I think it's so strange.
You're my #1 customer.
When they were putting games on PC, Phil Spencer just came out and just said, all of our games are going to PC. That's it. Everything's going to PC. Before they even announced the games, they just like, everything's going to PC day and date. Everything's going to Steam day and date. But what's so crazy and torturous is the fact that they're going to drip feed each of these games out, and they're going to have a commotion every single time. So eventually you just go into the Skinner's box and you're used to getting shocked, and you're just like, oh, that's it. And you get the glaze. You get the glaze. You're just like, oh, like that's enough. It's like, it's over. You just get the glaze. She's like, oh, okay, Phil. Oh. But it's like, how much are you gonna take? They're gonna drip feed this stuff. It is like the torture. I don't know, man. You get that Xbox glaze going on. Yo, thank you, Mash, for the 10 bombs.
Thank you for the VIP membership. Bomber is for harder than the internet.
Hey, shout out to Mash. Thank you so much, man. Cosmic Hero with the 2 with the 5. He goes, some big news from Halo at 4 p.m. Dude, why you keep hyping this up? I know, Cosmic Hero. Everybody thinks they're gonna announce it. Yo, if they do, I'll go live again. If they do, I don't think they're gonna do. They can't do a right and left hook. I don't know, man. Forza one day, Halo Master Chief the next day. But like, just rip it. That's right, Nick. Like, the thing is that it's so crazy that they're gonna drip each one of these out. Like you said, like Forza yesterday. If Halo happens today, are you kidding me? Like, you're gonna do that, and what, Gears then? Are you really going to do this? Keep streaming. You want me to stay? Oh man, I don't know. But like, what do you mean? Like, you're gonna do this each time? Fable, announce it, and then what? Just show a PlayStation logo next to it? Like, that's how you're gonna let people know? But because all you're gonna do is just like, I don't know, man. I don't think it's a smart strategy, because they're not going out the way of Sega. Shout out to everybody watching my clip. I couldn't believe the timing of that. Like, that was a clip that I made from a year ago, that video. And when they first announced this a year ago, and I posted it like the day they announced Forza. I didn't even know. But nah, I think it's probably some, like, I have no clue. It's probably going to be like new grenades or new gun. I don't think they're going to use it to announce, but it is Friday, and they may do it and just like shut the doors down and run away and hide for the weekend. It's at 4 o'clock. So it's in another 45 minutes, maybe. Maybe I could talk for another 45 minutes. I don't know. What do you think, Grinders? We can watch a bunch of music videos. I don't know. But, like, what the hell is this? What is this thing? Colonoscopies on this website? What the hell are you browsing for this stuff? Yeah, so this is the other thing that came out. So Fable, like, you're gonna do this, like, and then the Starfield one, and then this one. Like, I just think that that's not the way to go about it. Just say that, hey, not more of our games are gonna be. Just say, hey, every game that we have and maybe some legacy games will be showing up on PlayStation 5 and Switch. Thank you very much. And that's it. And that includes our biggest IPs such as Halo, Gears, Forza, Starfield, and Fable. Thank you very much. Good night, Phil. That's it. That's what he needed to do. He needed to do that on their shows. Instead of going like, no, the hardware is essential to our name because...
Where that box is in the name of our brand?
Box is in the name of the brand. Like, no, dude. Like, you are basically still teasing them along. Just tell them what you're doing. Just get up there on that Paris show and just be like, yo, everything that would, just like you did with PC gaming, just like you did with games going to Steam, you just went out there and just said, hey, everything that we're making is going there. So why don't you just do that on those shows? Why did you still be like, the hardware is essential to our business and the play where you want? You're basically telling people to leave. You're basically telling people to leave. And what's the problem that you're doing, Phil, is that you're telling them to leave without telling them to leave. And by doing this, you're making people not even want to be part of your brand or even call themselves part of your community because you're shitting on the community. That's what I mean. Like Sega, when they left, they're like, guys, yeah, it sucks, like, you know, this, but our IP will live on. And people stuck with Sega. Like, they're like, yeah, like, okay, Sega, I see you got to hand it a rough deal. That's right, C Fresh. He's making them suffer slowly, but he's making them suffer and get angry with the brand. Like, Phil, you betrayed us. And that's the problem that he's doing with this stuff. Rather than just being as transparent as everybody said. As transparent. You know, instead doing that stuff and just telling people where it's at. Instead, he's just lingering them on again after they basically waited for E3 and all this other stuff on there. So it's really tough. It's really just not a great scenario that he's doing here by pulling them off. And maybe we get up to 200 likes, I might just stay and see what this Halo thing is about. But you're right, don't do slimy stuff. Just tell people. And what's crazy is that he did it before. Yeah, boy, he did it before. They did it, but they said all our games are going up to PC. All our games are going into Day Pass day one. They said it. You made those full commitments there. So just say, all of our games that we do, there will be different times, but they will be going to PlayStation and Nintendo. And we'll be going back to our catalog and putting games over there to PlayStation and Nintendo. And that includes Halo, Gears, Forza, and Fable. Thank you very much. Good night. And that's all Phil needs to do. And then move on. Still make your hardware, still make your software, and be third party. And that's it. This includes these big franchises. So play where you want to play, and that's it. Why? You did it for everything else. All of our games are going day one on Steam. All of our games are going day one on Game Pass. He didn't even have the studios when he made that promise. Everything we ever will do. He even owned Bethesda and Activision when he made that promise. But he made that full commitment about everything. But he's not making a full commitment about this. You'll see more of our games there, but hardware is super important because
where that box is in
the name of the brand. Like, you know,
Xbox no, Phil does.
You'll see more. But that's what he needs to do. He committed everything else. And just say, well, we'll still put our games day one in Game Pass. So if you're a Game Pass subscriber, you'll still get all these games. But I just want to be transparent with everybody and let you know that don't be surprised if you see more of our games, including Halo, Gears, Forza, and Fable, and future games going to other devices like PlayStation and Switch.
25.
It's coming.
Done. Stop being around the bush. Just say it. And the people who are loyal to the brand and know what's crazy is that the people who quote love Game Pass shouldn't be bothered by it. They shouldn't be bothered. They're like, oh, I love Game Pass, so this is fine. So you won't lose subscribers. But if that's the future, you need to let people know about it. Because if you're going to do this piece by piece by piece and try to soften the blow by going on community podcasts and tweeting out stuff and having leakers controlled leak about games out there, thinking that that's going to save your image, that's not. It's going to make you look sleazy, look like a liar, and people are just going to not like your brand and have a disdain for Xbox that they might not even want to continue supporting your brand. Gamers get ticked off. You see how gamers switch and they get pissed that they wasted time and money when you lied to them. You're building you're going to build distrust with the loyal fans that you already had. You already did this. This seems to be your MO. You disappointed Halo fans with Halo Infinite. You just disappoint. And you kill it from, it's almost like Marvel Civil War. Instead of just telling them that they suck, you make them realize that you make them fight and break up internally. That's what he's doing. He's doing what that guy did, Zero. What is his name, Zero? I just watched it. What he did to Iron Man and Captain America. He made them fight each other. He broke them from the inside. That's what Phil Ness is doing. That's what this does. When you just trickle it out and you're not honest, you just had things.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
I always believe Xbox is important because box is in the name of the brand. Dude, shut your box. That's the problem. You are making people leave pissed off. And if they see your game show up where they decide to go play, they may go, fuck, I'm not buying that shit. Screw him. Phil Ness Zemo. There he goes, Zemo. That's what Phil's doing. He's Civil Warring goddamn Xbox. Baron Phil Ness Zemo. Filmo. There he is. He's killing them from the inside. He's letting Iron Man fight Captain America. Boomstick go after Paris. Who knows? The Xbox Civil War continues. But he's making them fight internally. He's breaking it from the inside. Making them just be like, we're done. But this is the world that he created. And I think that they're going about it the wrong way. Like I said, he's going to make it tough to support them no matter where they go. Like their games are going to have to be really good. Wana with the 2. It's all coming.
25.
It's coming.
I knew it. Thank you, Phil. Well, now what's crazy too. Simultaneous. This is the same thing that I said, Grinders, about the thing. And hit the subscribe button, Grinders. Hit that subscribe button. We're growing over 3,000 now. We're growing. We don't got the Phil sponsor problem. We're growing. We're not sitting here. There's no growth. We don't have Phil Spencer's problem here. We're growing. Hit that subscribe button. Grow with us. Get the music. You heard some of the music, and I'm going to drop a brand new song. Stay tuned. You'll hear it first live, and then I'm going to release it to everybody else. So stay here. The war is over, it's called. It's all coming, Leo. That's right. But also, like I was mentioning earlier, simultaneous release, that whole Ninja Gaiden, I think that was meant to be exclusive. And I think that they they actually they decided to change that up. I think that they made it a simultaneous release. I think there's gonna be some exclusivity there. But this thing, Fable simultaneous, like they're not even giving anything to their brand or anything. Like there's no perk. And this is just crazy, dude. I just don't understand what the logic is here of what they're not being honest with everybody, because then they don't have to deal with this every single time a game goes over there. Like I understand when Sony was doing it with PC, because the thing is that they don't want people to leave the PlayStation for the PC, but like Microsoft obviously doesn't care about the hardware. Sony still cared about the hardware, so they could play those games. But Microsoft, they don't care about the hardware. They didn't do any bundles. The console, they say with a straight face now that the console is going to be losing the next quarter. Amy in the hood, so straight face. Oh yeah, it's going down. Minus 29%. Like they're killing their own hardware. They're just letting it fizzle out. And that's the problem that they have. Oh yeah, Mash, that was a point that I said yesterday on Mooch's show, and I said on my show on Monday, like, you know, the fact that they're back in the business of selling games, they can't put, first off, they don't have the Game Pass excuse anymore where they could put something out and go, we'll fix it later. Let's wait for updates. You can't put that out there when you got a PlayStation store and a Nintendo store stock full of exclusive games or quality games. So they're gonna have to make sure that these are the best quality when they release. Otherwise, they won't get purchased. So hopefully now, in them focusing on people buying games and not just throwing it in Game Pass for content, they will focus on quality and make some great games. So we may get the best games that Microsoft makes, because now they're back into the business. Welcome in selling games. And if you remember, I did this show 6 years ago. I started this channel because I wanted Game Pass
You're my number
to
one
fail,
customer.
because I didn't want the quality of Microsoft games to drop because of the excuse of putting it in a service day one and making that as an excuse. So I feel that this is basically, I never thought that this would happen, but I'm happy that Game Pass didn't grow, and I'm glad, because they realized that model was not sustainable. That model did not work to get people to just subscribe and not buy games. It made their quality dip. It made them more lenient in putting in games that needed to be fixed. Games like Crackdown 3 that didn't have matchmaking on day one. Games that didn't have 60 frames on day one after they promised the most powerful console, like Starfield and Redfall. Halo not having campaign content and letting that go. Like all these things. Well, it's in Game Pass. It's in Game Pass. Well, it didn't work, and quality dropped, and it didn't grow. And I'm glad that happened, because that's not the model. That should not be the thing that you lead with. It's a good supplement. Subscription gaming is good to get the games that maybe you missed. But as a full-blown, this is our platform, I still don't think that's what people want. And it didn't work out. And Game Pass didn't grow, no matter where they put it. And they had to increase the price. And they had to buy publishers, because publishers weren't putting their games in there. So they didn't want a piece of that. And now they're at a point that they're putting their games on PlayStation. And you want to know what? Guess what? That's not their goddamn ecosystem. Yeah, they get a percentage of it, but that's not their ecosystem. They broke that mold when they put their games on Steam. They couldn't even sustain their own Windows store. And they put their shit on Steam, and that broke their ecosystem. All right, well, I was getting 100%. Now I'm going to get 70%. And now Steam gets a cut. Putting their games on PlayStation and Switch is breaking out of the Game Pass mold, their ecosystem yet again, because they got to go where the gamers are, because the gamers are not with them. Their install base is small, their service is not growing, and they spent all this money on content, and they're like, just like the song, we got all this IP, what are we supposed to do? And this is it. Sony don't want Game Pass on their console. Nintendo don't want Game Pass on their console. So we need to just bring the games to them. That's where the gamers are. because we chased them over there. They left us and went over there. And that's where they are right now. Holomoko 17 with the Seek 100. He goes, Jez, I'm just wondering something. After a decade of capping and cooning for these toxic Xbox such as Colt Eastwood, Bumstick, Gaz, and no Xbox games will come to PlayStation, why would they say now we knew it? Because they were doing the same thing as the Band-Aid with Phil, I'm assuming. They had to maintain their, they probably weren't just honest to their, because the people want to hear that Xbox was fine. That's what their viewers wanted. So knowing this stuff, dude, I've said the same thing, Holomoko, about Bootleg Jez. When like we're sitting here and we're like, oh yeah, this is not working, he lies. And then like I'm like, Halo doesn't look good, and Bootleg Jez like, it's fine, it looks fine, stop worrying about it, it's fine. And then I'm like, no, Halo looks off, like why are they not showing it? What's going on? What's happening? And it's fine, stop worrying about it, stop doom and gloom. And Bootleg is running his mouth. But then when Halo releases and it's missing content and failing, and people are saying this, he goes back and writes an article, The Troubled Turmoil of Halo Development. I was hearing, and then the Bootleg Jez writes an article going, I was hearing, that there was some turmoil with the contractors over at Halo Studios, 343, and they were, debating about the content, and they didn't have a content roadmap, and they didn't do this. And he writes a whole fucking 10-page article about it. And it's like, dude, now you're telling us? Now that we saw the shit product that released, now you tell us about all the turmoil? Oh yeah, they were losing contractors and they were doing this, and there was problems with Bonnie and the management over there. Same thing with Perfect Dark. Oh, it's fine, it's being co-developed, that's great, other people do it, this is fine. Then all of a sudden, Perfect Dark goes to Perfect Help. Whole bunch of people leave, and then here goes Bootleg Jez with his article. Oh, and I heard that there was a mismanagement over there. I've been hearing mismanagement, and they didn't know whether they were going to make a big game or a little game. Where the hell were you when everybody was saying shit looks suspicious? Why are they not showing the game? Oh, stop whining. Stop it. It's like, what? Stop whining. It's like, but then you write the article when the shit hits the fan. It's like, we knew this. I knew this was happening. It's like, why? Did they give you the approval because now it's public information? Now you could leak it, and that's probably what it is. Listen, I don't know the business, but I can tell you how it runs. I don't do it, but it's one hand washes the other. He comes on the show, they give you the access, they send you out to go try Janky Jones, they sit you on the casting couch, you get to play games early, they wine and dine you, rooftop parties. And I'm sure they sign they sign things, and it's like, yo, I took care of you. You got out here, you sat on my casting couch, you got to play goddamn Janky Jones early, you played the Jank early, you played Redfall early. Go back, give them a great preview. We're not going to give you any content because we're still working on it. But be optimistic. It's going to be good. So they got that. They got the handheld. They got the hands-on. And then they run back. It is the casting couch. You saw the Indiana Jones casting couch, right? No, I don't make shit up. I'm telling you. See, I got the inside. Yo. Wait a second. Wait. There is the Janky Jones casting couch. Wait, I got it. Oh, wait, do I have to go to exit this one? Hold on. Oh, I'm going to go to X. Hold on. I'll get it for you. Watch this. Let's see what Gronk has the power here. Dude, this is my research. Wait a second. Oh, wait. Is that it? Hold on, I'll get it. Indiana Jones. pictures. Let's see. Oh no, don't create one. Oh, let me see. Wait a second. Oh, I'm doing some research here. No, I don't want an image. Ah. I'll show you. Indiana Jones preview. It was Indiana Jones preview. You don't remember? And everybody's yelling about Avowed now. Like, where's the coverage for Avowed? Yep, the Indiana Jones. Where is it? Oh, he posted it. I gotta do. Oh man, where is this Indiana Jones event? They went to the event, but that's what it is. That's what they do. They and that's it. And they go back and that's what it is. So it's like that's why they're gonna be optimistic. They're gonna be that stuff, and that's how I guess the business works. I know when I first started this thing, everybody's like, "You can't say that." I'm like, "Why?" Like, we won't get developers on the show. We won't get people to talk to us. I was like, well, why? Who cares? I just want to talk about how I feel about it. I don't like what's going on. It's like, you can't say that. You're not allowed. I mean, we're not allowed. Yeah, I can't. You can't be the same. I'm like, you can't say what? You can't call Ybarra a douche. I'm like, why? He was a douche. No, you can't say that. He listens. I'm like, let him listen. That's too. That's why then I was like, you know what? I'm starting my own channel. That's what I said. I was like, bullshit. I'm not gonna be told what to say and what not to say. That's what I said. I don't know where it is. Somebody find it. I don't want to take up a lot of time looking for the kit. There's at the Indiana Jones hands-on. Everybody's taking a picture of it. They had the casting couch. That's what Phil Spencer told you what to say. Preview event. The preview event. The hell is it? And it was all like, thanks, Phil. Thanks, Microsoft. Thanks, Phil. Oh, wait. No, that was that. Okay, wait. Maybe it was in with this. No, it wasn't with that. Somebody find it. Somebody find that game. Let me look up. I'm going to do one more search. No, I'm going to use Google because Bing, I know you're up 29%, but I'm using Google. Yo, what's up, places? Let's see. Indiana Jones Xbox game hands-on preview event. There we go. There, Boomstick on X. What martini? Oh, this martini. Nah, this green martini state. That's a Phil Ness martini. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. I'll find it now. There we go. Indiana Jones hands-on casting couch. Thank you for waiting. Hit that like button while you were waiting. And let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Damn. Oh, that was before this. You're gonna like this one. Yep. Well, before Christmas, we got the hands-on, and we got the hands-on. Was October? Where is it? Wait. He's hyping up Indiana Jones. We're gonna hyping up Indiana Jones. There we go. We're looking at it. We're gonna find it live. Looking up Indiana Jones. Looking up Indiana Jones and Thanksgiving. And up as preview was before Thanksgiving. And where is the casting couch? Indiana Jones casting couch. I know I saw it. Thanks, Phil, for taking me out there. Where is it? We're going. Did I miss it? Nope. When was the coverage? The coverage was this, man. That's it. Oh, where was it? You got a bunch of stuff. It's got to be in this Indiana Jones pitches. Where the hell was it? Nope, that's not it. One more. We'll just search up one more time. Nah. I'll find it and share it with everybody. Indiana Jones. Sorry. It's
25.
It's coming. It'll be coming soon. It'll be coming soon. I'll find it. I'll find the Janky Jones. You got me scrolling through Twitters here. Uh-oh, wait, who did we get 200 likes while I was waiting, searching for? No, we didn't get 200 likes. I might have to stop right before the show. Oh man, I hurt myself. I might have to stop right before the show at 170. Let's get 30 more likes, and I guess I'll stick around for another 20 minutes, and we'll go through something else. I got something else here, and we'll see what this Xbox event is. This event is. I won't disappoint, grinders.
You're my #1 customer.
We'll find. Well, I'll get something else on here. Interista with the 25 Sark. I don't know what Sarks are, but thank you so much. PlayStation needs to stop porting their games to PC, because if PC gamers want all the hardcore games in one place, that place will be a PlayStation. I agree. Sony FAFO. I totally agree. I agree. I think that I think they need to pace that stuff, and I think they need to hone that shit in, because yeah, they can't be doing that stuff. I agree with that, because they need to that's the value, their IP. We've seen what happens when you don't value your IP. And again, we also see what happens when you make your IP go down. Like, that's the other thing too. Like, I was talking about Mooch after the show and stuff about Gears and stuff. I'm like, the latest Gears, nobody cares about the story. I'm like, it's going to be hard for them to really get people hyped up for Gears 6 after they messed up Gears 5 with the story. Zuby says, check my DM. Uh-oh, Zubies. What's breaking? What's going on? He sent me a link or something. Uh-oh, somebody's Facebook page. Uh-oh, Zuby wants me to spy on somebody. Wait, I don't. Hold on. Can I even log in Facebook? I don't know if I have Facebook on here. Oh, yeah, I did. Thank you. Zuby came through, dude. Zuby comes through. Makes me. What is going on? I don't want my pen. What's going on here? Zuby comes through. The Indiana Jones casting couch. Oh, damn. There it is. Thank you, Zuby. Zuby Zoo comes in with the facts.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dude, how many people are trying to fit on that casting couch? Oh, man. But yeah, he was like, thanks for the event. Oh, no, not like this. Yo, they're squeezing everybody on that couch. What the hell's this?
Oh. Have an exciting life now. Breakfast to go. You're gonna love my nuts. Watch this.
Oh no.
I can go directly to Black.
What's this? This don't look like. What is this? This don't look like the game. What is this? What is... Thanks, Phil. Oh man, not like this. Oh no.
Xbox, no. Phil does.
Well, they better sanitize this area. What is this? Indiana Jones casting couch. Oh man. Oh no, not like this. No, we don't want to see more of this. Oh no. That's the smallest couch I've ever seen. It's like, we're gonna interview a bunch of people. Let's squeeze them on this couch. Oh man.
Like a blind man at an orgy, I was going to have to feel things out.
The Clorox wipes. Indiana Jones go.
Very, very calm down to this. A bump in the road comes, and she be sarcastic. I won't be coming back until Saturday when you leave. She's gonna try to stop me, but she can't run in those little high heels. Never see this face again.
Oh man, we got the. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what kind of thing Phil's running over there. What is this? Oh.
Juicy, 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 dirty flames, sippin'. Juicy, dirty, juicy, dirty, juicy. On that bitch, Xbox, juicy.
25.
It's coming.
Great ass.
Oh, you know, we'll take this. Did we get to the 200? You guys hitting that like button? Because we're gonna do. Listen.
25.
Oh man, and myself and did that thing. Juicy. We got 20 more. Let's go. Hit that like button. Listen, the freak circle, the freak off circle. Oh shit. Oh man, the freak off circle. Get those likes. I got. And so this article showed up. Listen, Eurogamer, now compromised by ignorant IGN, has done this. Eric Greenberg sniffing the cushions. Oh man, it's taken the Spinneroonie, goddamn Booker T style right here. The Spinneroonie. It's taken 8 years, but finally Game Pass is positioned to save the Xbox. Listen, you should have stopped at 8 years. You should have stopped when you were writing this article. What clown is this? Do we need my? You know what? I'm not. They don't deserve my Grindhouse music. They're getting this one. They're getting this one. Tom Ori, A1 numeral clown. Let me give you a suggestion. You should have stopped your article when you typed in, it's taken 8 years. That's when you should have stopped. Because I don't know who's following, but 8 years is ridiculous. It's been taking 8 years, but finally, for 8 years, it's in Game Pass is positioned to save the Xbox console business and give Xbox a point.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Ori. Hey, Ori. Let me tell you something. Go back to clown school. And here he goes. My son is a... Listen. Here we go. Now we're saying it's for the kids. Now we're saying it's for the kids. He starts the article. My son is all in on Xbox. Well, I feel bad for him. On the TV, he only plays Xbox. He prefers the Xbox UI and services. Dude, I hope your son is a teenager. Because I don't think a 6-year-old, an 8-year-old is going to say, I love the UI, Daddy. Daddy, thank Jason Ronald for me. Jason Ronald made the UI. Thanks. Little Timmy loves the UI. Are you kidding me? He loves the UI. Well, why don't you let him write the article then? Because you should have stopped at 8 years. Not that he used the term. He's not a robot. So the fact that he has Game Pass on there, he has multiple Xbox hoodies. I still don't see where this is going. So you're saying that your child is an Xbox fanboy. And that's why Xbox is saved. Is this what we're doing here? He has Xbox hoodies. Xbox birthday cake in the supermarket was selling a PlayStation branded one. He was upset. First off, I don't know what the hell are we talking about here? Game Pass is saved after 8 years, and he's doing a whole paragraph of his family. He has multiple Xbox hoodies, and he bemoaned at the lack of Xbox birthday cake in the supermarket that was selling a PlayStation branded one. When I asked him if he thinks he'll prefer PlayStation one day, he's typically preteen, said, why would I? He replies as if talking to the world's dumbest man. he's not a console warrior, but it's fair to say that Xbox is his life. So I'm still not sold on this thing. So your son, okay. First off, this is what I don't understand. You write for Eurogamer. You're an editorial director on the Gamer Network. And in Eurogamer, where we know in Europe it's hard to find an Xbox. That's why they probably had PlayStation Cake. How do you not have all the goddamn consoles as a gaming editorial, gaming editor? Why would you ask your child if he preferred PlayStation one day? And what does it matter? Anyway, ridiculous. This makes no sense. This sounds like somebody who eats shit screen and loves Phil Ness, and when they meet Phil Spencer, they scream like this. Maybe this is I don't know what's going on. But so far, this guy has not proven anything in this statement. My feelings on Xbox change every time I attempt to figure out what my feelings are. I've stared at this. What does it? Wait, what is this? I'm not reading this shit. How does it save the business? Where is it? I'm not going to suggest Xbox is safe because my son prefers it to PlayStation, but he's clearly not the only person who thinks like this. I know that this has been part of the group. We're talking about Xbox. Well, PlayStation has one. Simple. Add to the fact that there's no red lines for Xbox games coming to other platforms. It's easy to see where the doom mongering comes from. Dude, this is who approves this stuff? Like this is no value to anything. Xbox has struggled to gain. This is the notion that the major reason why buy a publisher, buy a console to play games exclusively available is gone out the window. Is this like an obituary? This is like a remembrance article. That's what this sounds like. This sounds like somebody who's crying. You know, my son loves Xbox. Everybody loves Xbox, but there's just no reason to have one. I don't understand. Where's the proof? Oh, here we go. So does Xbox console? Well,
where that box is
in the name. Sorry for being that guy, but I think it all comes down to Game Pass. Ever since Game Pass promised day one games, Microsoft felt like it felt like an unbelievable service that I expected people would be all over. It reminds me of summer I got a cinema pass. Okay, so he thinks that for me, Game Pass worked. I was sold on Xbox and enjoyed the games. But what if you didn't think about the Xbox lineup was missing blockbusters? But what if you didn't think much of the Xbox lineup because it was missing blockbusters? I could see that a big problem. Oh, yeah? I don't think PlayStation's exclusive lineup over the last two generations was widely beaten Xbox. What? So this negates every... What the hell? Why would you even write this article? This is a fanboy article. I don't think PlayStation's exclusive lineup over the last two generations has widely beaten Xbox. Some of my favorite games of Xbox raft of studios, but there's no denying he lists them off here. Uncharted, Last of Us, Spider-Man, Ratchet & Clank, God of War, Horizon, Gran Turismo, Bloodborne, Ghost of Tsushima, Days Gone, Dreams, Until Dawn, Returnal, Demon Souls. And that don't include Final Fantasy Remake and stuff like that. And you prove your own sentence wrong. You said, fine, you don't think they has widely beaten Xbox? Go list the Xbox games. Oh, here he goes. You just listed dude. This paragraph right here is just like, all right, you are just a PlayStation hater. So you don't want to talk about fanboy shit. That paragraph right there is the ultimate fanboy one. You don't think has widely beaten Xbox. So your favorite games from Xbox, but there's no denying you just listed. Dude, The delayed release of, here we go into the sad story for feel bad for Xbox. Here we go. So you just listed all these games, and now you're saying the delay of Halo 2021, the next new Game Pass release from Xbox Studios was Pentiment, 11 months later, Minecraft Legends, a so-so spin-off, lacking Forza Motorsport in October that year, substantial wait followed, then a visually spectacular, ultimate disappointing Senua's Saga, Microsoft Flight Simulator in November in a sorry state, ending a tepid 3 years of first-party titles, and a lot of people wondering what the hell is going on at Xbox. Yo. Like, do I need to go on more with this? Like, this is ridiculous. This is a waste of time right now. And that's what we're trying to do. Waste some time to get to this Halo thing. What are we doing here? Did we get 200? This is craziness. Yo. I'm even hearing myself. Yo, 15 more likes. Let's go. Yeah, Xbox tax, right? Inter Easter with the 25. He goes, SAR is the currency of the country where Xbox suddenly disappeared. Saudi Arabia. There you go. Well, there you go. Intersister just told you that nobody's spending SAR on Xbox. It is a sorry state. Oh, man.
25. It's coming.
Thank you so much. There you go. No SARs on Xbox. We know about that now. Oh, man. Not like this, Phil Spencer. Nobody spending SARs. I don't know how this guy's gonna spin around. Derailing this selection, Pentiment ground, dude. Anyway, back to the old Xbox release schedule. Oh, here we go. Oh. So he's looking ahead, hoping. Okay, let's look at 2025. And this makes my point good. So anyway, back in the old release schedule, the void, as I called it, ABK have helped their contributions to Game Pass. Starfield was seen by many as a savior, an Xbox exclusive RPG. Sadly, we know how Starfield turned out. Yo, see, I understand you may feel that you want Xbox to win, but when you're saying right there in those paragraphs, everything that they've released has been a disappointment, an excuse, nothing hit. Even Starfield. He's not even saying I love Starfield, even though people didn't like it. We know how Starfield turned out. Black Ops 6, Indian December. Now let's look ahead. Oh, here's Stalker, Indiana Jones, Eternal Strand, Sniper Resistance. Oh, it's out today. You streaming it? You're so excited about it? Citizen Sleeper 2, Avowed, Autumn Fall. Listen, I'm sorry, but if you look at this list and he's hyping this up for 2025 in Game Pass, and he had the balls to go list and say that they have not widely beaten Xbox in the last 2 generations and have all these games listed here: Uncharted, Last of Us, Spider-Man, Ratchet, God of War, Horizon, Gran Turismo, Bloodborne, Ghost of Tsushima, Stellar Blade, Final Fantasy, Death Stranding, Rebirth, Remake, Returnal, Demon Souls, Until Dawn, Dreams, Days Gone, and saying that they haven't beaten Microsoft, but then he's sitting here going, oh, they're going to save Xbox, and this is the lineup that he's hyping up? Black Ops, Stalker 2, which those games, Stalker 2 came and went. Find Stalker. Indiana Jones, nobody's buying it. Ninja Gaiden Black 2, nobody was streaming it. I played it. I streamed it. Eternal Strand, Sniper Elite, Citizen Sleeper, Avowed, Atom Fall, South to Midnight Clear. So this is the lineup that you're like, oh, this is going to bring Xbox back. But this lineup here of the last 2 generational PlayStation wasn't enough to beat Xbox, according to you, by a wide margin. Yo, I don't know how you belittle that list here and hype up this list as saving Xbox. Yeah, they finally got content out. Craziness. Eternal Strands is 3 hours long. Josh Ed says, Jesus. And here we go. PlayStation in trouble. There we go. Oh, PlayStation seems to get itself into trouble. Dude, they still have Ghost of Yotai and Death Stranding 2 slated for this year. And they haven't even spoke about their games. He lists games not out yet, too. That's another thing. We don't even know what those games are. They're going to be good. When you draw from their studios, Activision, Blizzard, King, and dude, why don't you talk about where all those Activision IP that everybody was hyping about? Where's Prototype and Banjo made by Toys for Bob Kodak? Where's all those IPs? Microsoft's not even flexing their APK deal. They haven't put any of those Activision games in Game Pass. Xbox is pushing everybody to this. So there's all talk of not needing an Xbox and just buy a PC, which is great, but ignores the fact that PCs are a pain and liable. Destroy. I'll just play those games on PlayStation, people say. One after another, message boards, social media, and Reddit. I'm not sure if Xbox likers, which I am, are intended to be chastised at these statements, but most aren't. That's fine. Go ahead, play the games. PlayStation, PC, Switch, phones. Doesn't bother me. I think, yo, this is like, I have no clue what the hell this is, dude. I could write a better goddamn article. This is the gaming industry right here. This is an article. I shouldn't even clicked on it. Give him the click. On the walk to school this morning, my son asked when the next Xbox was going to be released. I said, I don't know. Probably in a couple of years. I blagged. He, like me, can't wait.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Dude. I'm sorry, grinders, for wasting your time reading that. I should have just played my songs on that shit, because that I still don't have any clue how that article talks about this title. It is a grabbing a $20 here you go. I got something for him. There you go. I should have read this article with this. There you go. That is a true Xbox Glaze article. That's right. Don John's son says $20 Xbox Glaze article. Dude, please. All right. You guys that made me watch this Halo stream. Let's go. You know, when I see Halo, things don't turn out very good. So let's see. Where is it? Do you have the link? Oh, here it is. You guys did this. Do we even get the likes? I don't even know. Oh, man. You guys are going to do this to me. You guys are doing this to me, yeah. Oh, no, not like this. Oh, man. Did we get... I don't even know if I... Did we get the likes? Let's see. Did we get... We're close? I don't even know. Yo, 9 more likes. Let's go. Let's get it by the 2-minute mark. We got 200 likes, 9 more likes. We're watching this live. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if this is going to be a disappointment. I don't know what's going down. But all I know is that we are watching this Halo Infinite announcement, and the Grindhouse rules. 8 more likes. I'm turning it off. It's coming.
It's coming. Great circle.
Xbox, no. Phil Des.
Let's listen to some Phil Spencer.
I'll get you more pumpkin. I'll ram it right up your fucking ass. Would you like it whole or diced?
Oh, man. Yo, that's it. I'm putting up a poll. That's it. We're going to do it. We got the grinders in here. We got over 250 people here. You're going to do this. There you go. Start the poll. You grinders. You asked for it. All of yous. You did it. You did it. 200, baby. Man, you're getting full content Friday today. Look at that. I even hear myself clicking. Holy crap. Yo, 204. Nice. Keep it going. I just put a poll up. Holy shit. This is the whole slate's coming.
25. It's coming.
Oh, man. The grinders are going wild in the chat. Well, Chief, I don't know if it's 4 o'clock. Where is he? I don't know if this works here. Let's see. Where does this come? Does this come from here? All right, we're getting ready.
Whatever your name is, get ready for the big surprise.
Oh, man. Hello.
Hello. This is Master Chief. And I'm here to tell you that this may be my last show. It's been a long time here with Xbox. And now, you will see where I go next. Ladies and gentlemen, this may be my final broadcast. Master Chief here, and I have to tell you, do you see a PlayStation dev kit? But I'm telling you right now, spines never die. We live on PlayStation. So, please enjoy the show, as this will be my final broadcast as Master Chief on Xbox. PlayStation, I'm coming out, baby.
Holy crap, was that him? Master Chief! Yeah, I can't believe he came to the Gaming Grindhouse for this special announcement. I don't know, he seems to think it's PlayStation. I don't know. How... They're not doing it. I'm voting on my own poll, and it's a no. And it won't let me vote. I'm voting no. Let's see. You guys are crazy. Let's see what you guys are doing. I'm just gonna let it run. Yo, 89% of you so far. You're still rolling, dude. You're going wild. This poll is going crazy here. Yo, here we go. Here we go. Tell me when you see a PlayStation. Front lines. Hold the line, they said. Uh-oh.
What's up, everyone?
Uh-oh, I don't like this
Sketch
casting
here,
couch.
Joined by Unishek.
Yo, when these guys show up, we got bad news.
Happy belated New Year.
Uh-oh.
They're watching us on Twitch, YouTube, and I believe we're on TikTok right now.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
But there you go. You're teaching this old dog some new tricks. So appreciate everybody joining us today. We are super excited to kick off our first live stream of the year, and it is a doubleheader doozy.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We're going to dive right into what you can expect with next week's Halo Infinite update.
A double-headed
It's our
doozy.
spring update with our new operation. A lot of goodies there. And then the second half of our show, we're going to jump in with our friends from the HCS team and talk about that. But, yep, to kick things off, before we go too far, I want to let people know we do have drops enabled. So if you're watching on Twitch,
What kind of drops?
You will be able to earn yourself the Athens Ascent emblem and nameplate.
This is not happening, guys. This is crazy.
Just a little extra something for watching. So that drop is enabled. So thanks to our friends over on the HCS team for helping us kick that off.
I'm going to have to sit through this shit.
So yeah, John, before we fully jump into Infinite, which we're going to do here in a minute, kind of figured New Year, first stream, just be good to kind of have some level setting and table setting, maybe, if you will, before we get too far ahead. So as a reminder, we are Halo Studios now, and we, as a studio, are heads down, working really hard on the next chapter of Halo with multiple projects in development being built in the Unreal Engine. It's a super exciting time, and we're not really going to talk about or show any of that kind of stuff today. But I did want to remind folks that we are
just
full
one more
speed into
thing.
the future, and at some point, rest assured, we will be sharing more. But that's not on today's agenda.
Oh, I told you, they're not doing this now.
Because we do have a core team that is still working on Infinite and still
Frosted
committed
Glass.
to helping to refresh the experience, bring all the new stuff into the game, a lot of which we're going to look at later today. But, just want to make sure folks
They're going to show elbow pads and knee pads. You guys maybe watch this
kind of
now.
looking ahead, but we've got a core team that is still focusing
Heads down,
on
ass
Infinite
up.
and
That's
doing some
right,
cool
dude.
stuff. And really, I think if we look at last year's update with the MA5K, John,
Great journey, yeah.
it's a really good example of how this team's able to still kind of do a lot with a little and bring new content and new experiences into the game and into the sandbox in a way that sort of fits within the scope of that team.
Yeah, people might have noticed the MA5K had used the same animations as the assault rifle, right? But it still brought in that new SMG gameplay and filled that role in the combat loop, right? So the team is trying to find new creative ways to still enhance the Halo Infinite experience, just being a little bit smarter about it and faster with it.
And I'm here for it. I know a lot of folks have enjoyed the MA5K, and it's very cool the team's found ways to go a step beyond sort of just doing geo changes, even though we do have some cool new versions of weapons coming as well from a visual perspective. Now let's talk about Halo Infinite and these updates. We mentioned this last year, but in case you forgot or you might just be joining us, want to give you a sense of what you can expect going forward for Infinite. You might remember this, but next week we're kicking off sort of this, what we're calling the spring update. And we want folks to think about these as kind of on a seasonal / quarterly cadence, right? So we had the winter update last November. That'll wrap up next week. We're kicking off the spring update, which will be led by the Frontlines operation. This sort of first release of these broader seasonal updates, think about them more as also having a download component. So you'll actually download a content update to your console. And then also within that spring update, we'll then roll into our next operation, which would be Operation Blue Team, followed by Operation Forerunner. And then after that, now we're moving into the summer update, which would be another larger update that you would download as a content update, followed by 2 operations. So wanted folks to just have a little bit of context for kind of how the release cadence is going to go, and sort of how we're going to have larger content updates followed by operations, a larger content update followed by operations, just so we're all on the same page with kind of what to expect going forward.
Yeah, and we got a good look. I don't know if we can pull it up again.
We can do whatever we want. Let's pull it back up again.
Got some good stuff coming with the spring update, launching Operation Frontlines, and then we also have, you mentioned Blue Team. Can kind of make out what's going on in the background there, and Forerunner, some really cool armors that I'm looking forward to.
So, and then we're going to jump now today, obviously, we're really going to focus on that first column there, the Operation Frontlines and the content update that's going to come out next week. Before we do that in the build, though, I want to talk about a pretty cool change. I'm pretty excited about this, but you hear me talking about sort of a larger update that's a content update followed by operations. One of the new changes for these larger updates going forward, starting next week, will actually be with the Battle Pass, the Operation Pass itself. So historically, our Operation Passes have been 20 tiers of free content, usually includes 1 full armor look that you would unlock over the course of that Operation Pass. And then there's usually something up front, a weapon model, coding that would be an optional premium instant unlock bonus. And yeah, you're going to hear me talk about things like free and premium. It's no secret. We are a free-to-play game, and we do need to make some money in the game, and we do that through customization in a non-intrusive way. And obviously, the teams continue to evolve that model and learn a lot along the ways. But it's still part of this game, and it will still be there. But I think you'll be happy with some changes as the team continues to take the feedback in that we hear from you, and continue to try to make that experience even better. So that's going to start next Tuesday. When you log in, the first thing you're going to find is that the Operation Frontlines Pass.
Yo, I don't know, man. This seems a little
expanded to be 50
snoozy
tiers of content
with the premium
for the
pass.
Premium Pass. Yeah. So
they're still trying to explain the battle
passes
passes here.
Means
I still can't get it right.
But in a second.
Oh, there we go. Elbow pads, jock straps.
I just want to give people some context here. Like, why this change? What does this actually mean? Think about it this way. Since we've launched Infinite in the months and years that have passed, we've got a lot of feedback from players about what they like, what they don't like, what they'd like to see differently about the content and the customization, the way it's offered in the game. We've seen cool things happen like the exchange, more ways to earn content. The team's been, I think, made great strides in making that earnable free content rise to a higher quality bar, be things that are more desirable for players. So I think we've been on a really good trajectory in that regard to try to continue finding that balance and continue to sort of be as player-friendly, player-first as possible.
Yo, this is so sad.
So the new Premium Pass that will now be a part of these first operations of each of these seasonal updates is 50 tiers, and it's actually going to now include up to 4 full sets of armor that you'll be able to unlock over the course of that pass. And I think what's cool here is one of the other pieces of feedback we've heard a lot is like, hey, all the best content only goes in the shop. And we're still going to have shop offers, But the team, I think, is trying something really cool here.
Listen, how are they? This is ridiculous. How are they trying to? They're like trying to keep people engaged in something that's dead.
From the shop in the
It's like poking at a dead end. It's, like it's dead, dude. You already talked about the new project.
Which is
it's done.
More than the original 22.
They're still trying to sell battle passes and stuff. Get the hell out of here. And look, watch the stuff that he's talking about. It's going to be elbow pads and jock straps.
You're going to get essentially a whole season before they will debut in the shop.
Dude, if you need all this explaining as to how seasons work, you failed. This is them.
The operation.
Are you excited about their next game? Look how they run this stuff.
Still acquire that content.
They're explaining battle passes
beginning with the
5 years later, 4 years later.
On the flip side,
they still can't figure it out.
And you also missed out on the Frontlines operation. It's kind of come and gone already. You will be able to find the free content from these operations.
Let's see what they're saying in the chat. This is a nice deal. Hell yes.
The following sort of seasonal update.
Yeah. So
some praising the return of Armored Core and others criticizing the price and lack of free content. There you go. There's your summary.
So I think that's the main thing I want folks to understand. I like that we have a lot more predictability now. So you exactly know you have two different ways to acquire. You can get the content now and get it sooner. On the premium side as well, I do want to stress significant savings in value here with these 3 full armor sets. You're only paying 500 extra credits. By the time these go into the shop later,
they'll be full price bundles.
I would expect them to be full price shop bundles. Yeah. So it's sort of get them early, get them way cheaper. And we're going to take a look now if we want to go into the build here, John. But there's just a lot more. Again, the team's focus here. How do we bring more value to players? And I think this is hopefully our first step in doing that, and we can't wait to get your feedback once you get this in your hands. So
yeah, we mentioned free is the 20-tier pass.
Yo, look at this trash.
Unchanged.
Good question.
Right? You're
yep,
still going full free and still getting a full set of armor.
Exactly. If you just are a free player, nothing changes for you. You can kind of ignore everything I just
Look at
said.
this
Other than if
trash.
you miss out on the free pass.
Value. What is this stuff?
And the operation window expires. You can obviously just pick it up in the exchange.
All there are coins.
But yeah, John's.
I haven't seen one piece of armor now. The guys go through the battle pass. All I see is coins.
Starting with this would be the upsell bonus offer. So if you choose to purchase the operation pass, as always, you'll get the.
Dude, that guy just went through that battle pass, and all I saw were goddamn coins to buy shit. I didn't see anything worthwhile of armor.
Okay.
I'll actually do the full upgrade. I think.
Yeah, and if you want to do the full upgrade, it comes with some level skips and stuff, so you could kind of speed up your process.
Exactly. Leech is like that. Helldivers was like new enemies. Have at it.
We're in a dev environment here.
Look at this.
By the way, I didn't
Look at this trash ass battle pass. How many coins are in there? The first 10 levels, and the rest is coins.
Do buy an operation pass and
where's the armor?
It is yours to keep, and it will not expire.
Here's some.
That's been the way it's been since launch. That's
what
not. So John, why don't we?
Look at shiny helmet.
I mentioned that we have 4 full sets.
Looks like a beggar's cup.
Free track. The other 3 sets are part of the premium track. We won't.
Yo, this is sad. Look at this. Elbow, left shoulder pad. They're still doing that shit. Left shoulder pad, right shoulder pad.
Well, we got a lot of good stuff to get to. I heard we have an HCS roadmap to talk about today and some other exciting information. So. Let's see. You're showing us this BR. But
I can't believe this is Halo. I can't believe it. It is like bootleg Paul Band's Halo.
So the first 20 tiers, right? If you're free, you're getting the free. If you pay premium,
what the fuck? What is this? A jock strap over here? Purple jock straps? What is that on?
You can see we're building.
Look at it. What is that? A wrist armor?
Working on 2 sets of armor.
A chest. You get your chest plate.
And it'll ultimately.
And then there's like 5 levels of coins.
A Orcus helmet. Here at level 14. This is based off the Halo 5 concept of an ODST. Fans may recognize it. I believe I've got an Armor Hall Spartan setup with it, where you can see it a little bit better.
Yo, this is like...
Haunted. Yeah, you can see it a little bit more on the on an SPI
insane
kit here, but I'll head back really
quick.
I
think it goes without saying, we didn't mention this at the top, but Operation Frontlines does have a lot of
Operation Hold the Lines.
Inspiration at its roots.
ODST
Operation No Red Line. Is that what you just said? He said Operation No Red Line.
Here you can see you're getting a Hermes IIC, which is on the
somebody's getting herpes? What the hell did you just say? A herpes?
Kelly's helmet in Halo 5. And this is kind of like a Mirage take on that. And you get a helmet attachment for it as well. And that's
the fuck is this thing?
Right, so
they get a headband.
2 armor sets in that first 20,
Yo, this is like,
once you
look
go
at this
beyond that,
trash. Who is playing this and paying for this
You can
stuff?
see a cool shotgun geo there, and then some more armor pieces, which will lead up to a Halo ODS.
You imagine grinding in Halo Infinite and you unlock left shoulder pad and then you grind some more and unlock right shoulder pad and then a knee pad and then another pad and then after grinding for days you finally could put an armor together of an elbow pad. They all look the same.
Through it, and we don't need to go too deep.
They all look the
This is
same.
what that full free set will look like, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Should have jumped over to this screen earlier. Sorry
Solid.
about that.
None of this
So that
stuff
is
looks
the
impressive, dude. This is
$3 that you'll
horrible.
get for earning and just playing your way through the operation pass.
Yeah, that's the free Hermes.
Probably noticing too, a fair amount of Spartan points sprinkled throughout, and the exchange will also
You
be
think? All those
updated. You'll
coins?
find, returning favorites, things you may have missed in the past. So the exchange will continue to get updated as well with each new operation.
Yep. And as we progress even further, we're going to see a Forerunner kind of styled spanker. As a
Oh,
weapon model,
man.
which is really exciting.
More coins. Dude, they
We
fill
did
in
have
all
a
these coins. There's so many coins in
operation
the
coming down the
bears.
line. And you can see there's some Forerunner inspired chest pieces, shoulders, and fan favorite armor. The Hellcat is making its return. And this will
Just
be
have
in
helmets.
the premium option at tier 50.
Just
And
put
it's got
helmets
a
in the game.
helmet
Like, I don't know what the
that
hell the
makes
rest of
it
this shit is.
mimic, a armor that you see in the Halo 4 cutscenes.
Yo.
Kind of do a flashback to the war of like ancient.
I'm not
humans
taking
and
blame for
forerunners.
this. This is
And
blame the
what it will look
grindhouse.
like, actually, when you fully have it equipped.
Just blame the grind. You're making me watch this. I can think about I've been doing 30,000 other things than watching this thing.
So you got a full-on Hellcat.
Shit better be over.
Choose
What the hell is this armor set? Look at this thing. What the hell is this?
Use the attachment or not put the attachment on. And I think that's super exciting.
Dude, they should have put elites in the game. You have the flood. They could put all different, different types of characters in the game. They stuck with these boring ass armors, and it's so stupid. And you just get pieces of it. And they've been doing this for friggin' 5 years. They still can't figure this shit out.
You're just a click away from just all of a sudden.
Yeah, Ice Queen, I'm not blaming you. You didn't put me up to this.
So your progress will still count.
I bet I better get members in here, subscribers. But this is like a torture.
Quick look. Now we will still.
You made me get a Halo relapse. Fernando.
If you would, Nick, and just give folks an idea
What
what
the?
you'll find in the shop next week. A little more.
They don't even. Oh my God! Where are the weapons? Where's the guns?
On the other screen.
This is garbage. This is Microsoft's attempt. Is the games we're playing are everywhere right now?
The Marines from Halo CE.
I don't want this shit on PlayStation.
Trooper helmet looks stellar, and it's even got the eyepiece. Yep, as the helmet attachment. See some people seeing this for the first
Why
time
does
in the
everything look so
studio here.
gray and dull? Like this is like the go look at the Marvel Rivals Battle Pass in store, dude.
In ODS.
This is the lamest shit I've ever seen.
Really cool. It's got a
Kazakiro,
great helmet
don't you
attachment.
tell me a waste of time.
Like we were saying, that
Look at this friggin' poll of you grinders. Look at the poll. 85% of you think that they're gonna put this shit on PlayStation. That's the PlayStation glaze. This is the PlayStation glaze.
I'll recap real quick while you're getting that set up.
These guys is like this is like selling ice to it. Dude, these guys are the worst. This is the worst. This is a funeral.
For premium players of Operation Frontlines, you will find a new 50-tier pass with even more content.
Dude, there's nothing in the 10
content offered at significant discount and value now that will later
value. It looks like a value store. Don John, you voted no. Okay, we got some people here. Juan says I'm blaming them.
At the end of each operation window now going forward, the Operation Pass will no longer be available for purchase. So you do have a month to purchase it. Once you do, it's yours to keep. But if you don't, you will
Don't
not be
buy
able to go back and
anything.
switch your purchases
Listen to
anymore.
me.
And this is just kind of the
I got news for you. Here you go. I got some advice for everybody here. Here it is.
So like I said, if you miss out on the free or premium pass during that active.
There's nothing. Do not. This game is dead. Nobody's playing it. That season pass looks like trash.
predictable.
Do not
consistent,
buy
different vectors
anything.
to make sure players have options to acquire that content.
I'm getting a match loaded in here.
And I guess one more thing to clarify while John's loading.
It's coming to PlayStation.
Remember at the beginning we kind of have a larger content update followed by 2 operations. The larger content update, that's going to include that 50-tier pass for the premium. The 2 smaller ones will be the traditional 20-tier pass. So you'll still have the full armor set.
Don John Shaw with the members. Thank you, Don John. We're on our way.
It's kind of
We're getting that emoji to glaze.
And then 2 smaller ones, big one, 2 smaller ones, and that is
He got kill shot.
Is doing these days. And we can't wait to get this out.
Gaming meditation. Hit that like button. I'm not buying knee pads.
All right, John. So you are loading in here.
Yeah.
In a custom game. We're talking about the sandbox.
Oh, Jesus.
Did not reveal it early, hopefully.
Okay.
Oh, no, I fell down. Okay. Oh, well.
Now, we talked about the MA5
We're new
a bit
maps,
ago as
new
kind of one of the
vehicles, new
hallmark pieces
weapons.
Of the winter update.
All this stuff.
And I think we've got something similar here as we think about our spring update. And there you go. What are we looking at, John?
We are looking at the Fuel Rod Spanker, which is a brand new weapon. It's a modified spanker that is prepped to shoot fuel rod cannon shots. And it's got 6 rounds in its mag and is ready to just unleash tons of damage on people, vehicles, whatever you want it to do. It is primed and ready to deal tons of damage. I'll drop it, show it on the ground here. But yeah, we were talking about getting a little bit. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, if you want to, I figured I'd just let you blow me up here. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. It does have the customary drop you can see at long ranges, but I'm really excited for this one. There was one over on your spawn too if you want to go pick it up. It's on the tippy top of your base. But yeah, the team has been working on this similar to the MA5K. It does have those same animations, right? But it does bring that gameplay experience of the fuel rod into Halo Infinite where you can just run around and blast things. One of my favorite aspects is you can see that classic fuel rod reticle as well from Halo 2, 3, and beyond. It's so cool, and you can just blast rapid fire with this weapon.
Well,
I'm worried about the Husky Raid matches, to be honest. This thing might just allow people to roll on through.
Well, we'll see, right? But Husky Raid kind of, it's always been known to be a little crazy and hectic. And actually, what's most exciting, new HCS starting weapon.
Yep.
No,
yeah. You were looking
sorry,
for the
Toshi.
roadmap. Yeah.
Jokes, of course, jokes. But yeah, this is a fuel rod spanker, and folks will be able to find this on various power weapon pads, potentially throughout different modes.
Yep, it'll roll in your launcher slot on power weapon pads, so you should be able to just get it right then and there for free on some of the maps.
Did you just kill me why I didn't even have a controller in my hand?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's, dude,
I'm
always going to be trying.
Nick, let's
be
make
ready.
that. Let's go full screen on and just soak in the fuel rod spanker here just for a minute and take it in. It's fuel and it's full glory. It's fuel glory. What am I even trying to say?
Glory.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a bit of a tongue twister.
It is. It is. But yeah, this thing's gonna bring some green explosive goodness to the game. I'm always in for more carnage, more mayhem. And there we go. So yeah, big thanks to everybody on the gameplay team that helped to bring this to life. Looking forward to everybody getting their hands on it.
6 in a row, you can just fully blast.
Yeah, you're right. This is going to be just bonkers, and
it'll take over some.
It'll be bonkers
Husky
and
Raid
Husky
matches.
Raid. All right,
for
we
sure.
can come out. We can come out of the sandbox demo now, and look, presto, changeo. We got some new friends joining us to continue our conversation today. Let's please welcome Tashi and Richie.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
How's it going? Hey. Nice to be here.
Happy New Year. Welcome to our doubleheader.
It's almost February.
First stream of the year. Well, I mean, whatever.
I wasn't dissing you. I'm just saying it's going really fast.
It is going really fast. You're right. And I guess I've seen you almost every day since the New Year, so that was kind of disingenuous of me. But anyways, we'll roll with it. Guys, we're stoked to have you here. We're going to talk about HCS in a little bit, but we're going to keep the sandbox conversation going because in addition to the net new edition of the Fuel Rod Spanker, we also have a variety of really cool and I think meaningful, impactful sandbox tuning updates.
Yep.
That will be applied across the entire game, with also a couple that might have a little bit of a different twist, particularly as it might pertain to ranked and or HCS competitive things like that. So, without further ado, you guys want to kind of jump in? I got my list here. Before
You're
we
my
do that,
number one
let's
customer.
let's level set here as well. John, I'll put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Just
I
high
was ready.
level.
I'm ready for it.
What is a tuning update? But also, like, why do we even do these things?
Well, you want to maintain a healthy sandbox, right? Certain metas will develop over time. People will find new tricks and techniques and strategies that you haven't heard of or didn't think of. But most recently, the big change we did was we slowed down the rate of fire on the Bandit, right? Both the M392 and the Bandit Evo. And that is a starting weapon in tons of modes, and it's had knock-on effects that we knew would shake out and kind of shuffle the meta quite a bit. And we really wanted to take our time, monitor how that went out in the wild. And so now we're making adjustments so we can make sure the gameplay still feels fresh, and also we're not seeing any one weapon or couple weapons dominate in arena or in big team battle in any environment.
Yeah, as the players evolve the meta, we want to respond to it and then refresh it. So that's what we're doing here.
Awesome. Well, we've got quite a few things to talk about here that'll be going live next week. And to kick things off, looks like we're going to talk about a couple adjustments to the trusty old frag grenade.
Yeah, we've got some really good changes. One is slowing down the cast time. So this is the rate at which you are throwing multiple grenades or throwing a grenade and having your gun come back up. The speed of the grenade traveling through the air is staying the same. It's just how fast can you throw those multiples. And we're also increasing the bounciness, which is really exciting because you get that kind of classic Halo feel.
Yeah, this is nice. I mean, you're nerfing me a little bit. I can't spam nades.
I'm a nade spamming king. I know. I feel called out here a little bit. But
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I have had cases where you feel like you're going to ricochet or bank that perfect nade and it just kind of falls a little flat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm all for a little extra bounciness and responsiveness there.
Yeah, I like the cast time too, the change there. I think, like you mentioned, it promotes more thought process for every grenade and intentionality. I think when you're in a battle, especially at a high level, you really want to make sure every decision you make is calculated. Now you have more thought that's required there.
Yeah, before it was just kind of, okay, I got two, I'm throwing two.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do like, too, that this change, as you all pointed out earlier, offset, that it actually kind of now brings the grenade throw rate, cast rate more in line with other titles in the franchise. So Infinte had kind of become an outlier, right?
Yeah, we've got a blog
the
that'll
spam
go
was
out.
real.
Yeah, we'll have a blog that has the exact times, but Infinite previously was way faster than other games. So now we're trying to make sure it is a little more in line. It's on the faster side, but it's not abnormally fast by any means.
All right, next up on my list, I love this gun because it's super unique and cool. It's the Heat Wave. What do you guys want to tell us about this?
Yeah, so the Heat Wave, we were seeing people be very effective at range, right? It was a very hard-hitting shot if you landed that at range. So what we did is we slowed down the rate of fire. That's kind of more to balance it out with the Bandit rate of fire change. And then at distance, we now have that actually spread as it travels through the air.
Yeah, it feels more like going against a true shotgun. So when you're at longer ranges, you feel like, okay, I can challenge this weapon and be successful.
Mm-hmm.
I also have in my notes here that this change also just kind of makes the vertical spread behave more consistently with the horizontal spread. So you're kind of going to get a similar behavior now, whichever orientation you're in.
Yeah, the horizontal kept fanning out over time, or over distance, and now this one will kind of split up even in the vertical shot.
All right, next on my list, the trusty Bulldog.
Yep. So similar, like we've been talking about, Bandit rate of fire really had a knock-on effect for this one. So we're slowing down its rate of fire a little bit, and we're also removing the headshot multiplier since it's not a precision weapon. And we really should see this have a lot of impact in, I'd say, arena matches in particular.
Yeah, I mean, playing against them with this weapon, you can notice the difference. So I expect players to react pretty quickly to that change.
That one just makes sense to me because it's a shotgun, you aim center mass, and it just is consistent that way.
Yeah.
So this is what I really like.
But the other ones you don't really like?
I didn't get a chance to comment. You guys.
You're my number one customer.
Okay.
We got to run a show.
Feel free to pipe in anytime. So we'll keep it rolling here. And
now I'm not going to say anything.
Let's talk about, Tashi, why don't you tell us about the Stalker rifle? I'll put you on the spot.
All right, let's do it.
Stalker rifle.
The Stalker.
What's changed here?
Stalker just got nudged a little bit. So we reduced the rate of fire, make it feel better against the Bandit. If you've played Streets at all, you know you're running around like crazy with the Stalker, just destroying everybody. Now it's still powerful. Absolutely want to time in, go pick it up. But we just, nudged it just a touch. Like if you're a really high skill player, you'll probably notice. But my guess is most players, it'll feel the same.
I don't think I'm gonna notice a 1/10 of a second. I don't. So, but I'll let you know. Okay.
To me, it helps with the pacing. Before I felt like I had to shoot it as fast as I could. Now it's like telling me, hey, take your time, actually aim it. Just that little bit of a difference matters. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, so let's move along here and talk about the shock rifle.
Shock rifle was, we were seeing a lot of people just hip fire with this gun as opposed to aiming down, using the scope.
What the hell happened? Yo, what happened? What happened to the stream? Stream got nerfed. What happened? What the hell happened? What were they doing? What happened to the stream? Look at this. The stream went out. Yo. Phil pulled the plug? Did Phil pull the plug on this? I didn't crash. I'm still here. I woke up. Dude, I fell asleep, man. I was like, holy crap. I don't know what to do. Yo, there's stream crash. Look at the comments. Xbox, yo, it ended. They bore themselves to sleep. Yo, Yo, what the hell happened? The stream shut down. That's it. The stream is done. They bored everybody to death that the stream pulled the plug. What a disaster, dude. What a mess.
Yeah, if
The whole stream went down.
Against them with this weapon, you can notice the difference. So I expect players to react pretty quickly to that change.
That one just makes sense to me because it's
They think this is exciting?
and it just is consistent that way.
Yeah.
So that's what I really like. Better against the bandit. If you've played Streets at
And then the stream just crashed.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's move along here and talk about the shock rifle.
We were seeing a lot of people just hip fire with this gun.
Did they come back? Wait, I think they came back. Did they come back? Dude, I'm not watching this
We were
anymore.
seeing a lot of people just hip
This
fire
is
with
I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done with that. Yeah, I am not watching that anymore. I got tortured. There was the end poll. I think everybody changed their notes. The spanker got him, dude. Hey, who stuck around? Anybody stuck around? Yeah, everybody's gone. Let me see. This is not the grindhouse content I want to put out there. What is going on here? Yeah, we still got 200 people in here. Yo, that was crazy. It crashed their stream. They're talking. Yo, they're going through each gun and talking about a gun. Yo, if those are the people that are running Halo in the future, I'm done. There were 5 members. Somebody dropped. I'm sorry. I was following that thing.
You're my #1 customer.
See, Fresh with the 5 gaming grinders. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. And One says, Jez, make it stop. I can't take it anymore. One says, Jez, are you there? Fall asleep. I won't play. I fell asleep. Dude, I fell asleep. I was like, I got a call. And somebody called me. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And then I just came by. I had a thing go on. I was like, let them run. Maybe they'll talk about something exciting. And then I was just like, what the hell happened to my stream? Disaster. Yo, that was a train wreck. The Gordo with the 5, he goes, all that info could have been a blog post and a trailer. Yo, thank you so much. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry we put you through that. But the poll was going. Everybody was going. Yo, that is a sin to Halo. The fact that they're sitting there bored as hell, talking about this game like it just came out a month ago, and they're tweaking the guns. Dude, this game's been out and dead for 4 years. The 3 years have been. And disgraceful. Yeah, you thought I was taking notes. So I was taking notes. That battle pass, dude, if this is the future of Halo, I don't want it. They still didn't learn the battle pass. Dude, that battle pass needed to be revamped. That battle pass needed to be scrapped. Go look at the Marvel Rivals battle pass and Fortnite ones and look how engaging it is. And this is so dull. It's the worst. And they're not even excited about it. It is a sin. It's sad. And I can't believe Halo has turned into that. So I don't know if Unreal is going to light a fire under their ass or whatever it's going to do. But my God, if that's the future of Halo, I don't want it. That is the worst. Soulless. That is so pathetic. I don't even know who's even tuning in and wasting their time with that. But we were, so maybe not. But yeah, we were doing that. But that's such a sin to the franchise that is what it is. I don't understand it. But that's crazy. The bouncy grenades. Explosive. Yeah, that's explosive. Dude, watch after that Snore Fest at the end and go, oh yeah, by the way, it's coming to PlayStation. Dude, I'm going to kick myself for that thing. But I think is the stream still up for that thing? Are they still talking about it? Because I don't even know what's going on. This is like the longest thing. Let's see. Did they bring it back? Oh, it came back?
A lot of people just hip fire with this.
No, the stream is dead. Oh, they're live again. Wait, they're live again?
A lot of people just hip fire with this gun as opposed to aiming.
Are they live? It's just frozen on PlayStation? No, it froze again. No, it's back. Look, see? I just went back. It's frozen. They shut the stream down. Yeah. They're not back. I guess they're trying to start it again. You know what? Whatever. I'm not watching again. Power outages, whatever the hell they're talking about. But Grinders, starting soon. Yeah, no, it never started. It never was. Never was. I'm not waiting for it. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. But we'll get it. If they do go live, maybe we'll have a late night grindhouse and we'll talk about it up there. But no more glazing, no more of this stuff. But grinders, you earned it. Not that stream, but you did earn that stream. But you also earned a brand new song release. This is going to be released to the public for everybody to hear, but you're going to hear it here first. Grinders, I'm going to have to play it in from the private section over here. Where's my video? And here it is. It is called... I'm trying to find where it is. Oh, it's in here. But you got it. We hit the goal. Our members are there. We just got a bunch of members. Thank you so much. And we are rocking with that. But we got the new song. There it is. This will be released to the public, but it is the console wars are over. Grinders, you earned it. Thank you so much for sticking through. Hit that like button. Get some ibuprofen. Yes, I need some. I need some coffee or something like that, because that was a snore fest in hell. And if they come and if they announce it for PS5, I will be back here and we'll have a late night grindhouse stream. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. More content coming your way if they do it. I won't leave you hanging. But yeah, thank you again to the likes, and we got through some of that stream, that snore fest. But we hit the goal. And we're going to do first release right here, Grinders. The wars are over. Brand new song coming your way. Right now, you hear it here first before anybody else. Hit that like button, subscribe. We're on our way to 4K. Let's go. New music.
Console wars are heating up, the stakes are high. Xbox games on PlayStation makes the gamers sigh. Halo meets Uncharted, Master Chief's on new turf. Cross the lines, we're charting, gaming gold and mirth. Gears of War on DualShock, Marcus Phoenix takes a dive, busting barriers in shock, feel the worlds collide. Competition crumbled, walls of brand they fall, exclusive grip has fumbled, now we've got it all. Halo meets Uncharted, Master Chief's on new turf. Cross the lines, we're charting, gaming gold and mirth. Fable made the journey to a land of PS dreams. Heroes on a quest so funny, nothing's as it seems.
It's coming.
Xbox, no. Booga. Well,
PlayStation. Great search.
Fable made the journey to a land of PS dreams. Heroes on a quest so funny, nothing's as it seems. Halo meets Uncharted, Master Chief's on new turf. Cross the lines, we're charted, gaming gold and mirth. Halo meets Uncharted, Master Chief's on new turf. Cross the lines, we're
There it is, Grinders. For you, Gaming Grindhouse music, Gaming Grindhouse records. Yo, I love it. I love it. And it's go to you. And thanks for sticking through, hitting our goal. Brand new music coming your way. If you like music more so and get more of it, VIP and Ultimate Grind to get you all of it. So thank you again, Grinders. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll be streaming this weekend. So I'll be playing some games, gaming with the Grindhouse. So, and if you want to watch this will be open to everybody right now. I'll set up as an instant premiere and we'll watch it again. So good night, Grinders. Hit that like button. Thank you again for all Super Chats members and subscribers. And get ready. Keep on grinding. Good night.